win the heart of that lady, study her dad. The dad is going to be the pathway for you to do better in order for her to be with you. But reverse is the case. If the lady do say so word like my dad is a bad fellow and my dad is a toxic person, this and that, bro, she's trying to tell you that if you are not opposite to what I'm saying, I will replace you. And as that being said, she will want to be independent because she will view you through her dad. The dad is the blueprint. So most of this lady, they came from broken home. To be sincere with you, they came from broken home. Not you can never. It's hardly you will see a lady coming from the harmony, unity, unite family. You can never see a
Okay.
lady in such field
Okay, Mendes, you have a
being
you
independent.
have a very good point. All right, I want to keep it going, guys. Let's tap the screen and take the like. I'm just starting up the live. I pretty much came a little bit late, but I'm still gonna come live anyway. But let's keep it going. Mendes have a good point. You know, the topic that why are strong independent women mostly single or divorced? Why? Back in the day, everybody wants an independent woman. The song I was playing about Naomi is independent. There's nothing wrong being an independent woman. There's nothing wrong. It's a beautiful thing to get your own as a woman out there. It's a beautiful thing, but there's a lot of women that are independent, that are making their money, and they still know how to keep the family going. They still know how to, you know, it's all about balancing at the end of the day. Nobody's telling you not to go out there and do what you want to do as a woman and make your money, but we don't know what happened. But maybe feminism came into the picture, and it is crazy. That's why I want to talk about this. And we're going to be explaining why most of these women always end up single and divorced almost 80 to 90% of the time. Jennifer, you can go ahead and speak. I want to hear what you want to say. Let's keep it going, guys. Then I want to go to Noah next.
Okay, some modern single feminist women only emulate what they see at home, and their mothers are single and hate bashy men. So that's why most women are divorced or single, because there's no father at home, like Mendes said. There's no traditional value for a father to teach his young daughter how to be a lady or feminine like, because they see their mother, some women see their mother being too masculine.
Okay, there's a noise in your background. We can't hear you. There's a noise in your background. Okay, when you're done fixing the noise, you can come. When you're away from the noise, and you can come back and continue speaking. Let me go to Noah. Noah, how you doing? Are you ready to speak now? You can go ahead, Noah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. To be honest, I just think they have misplaced priorities. That's what it is. Their priorities are so misplaced, and there's different things responsible for that. I mean, yeah, broken home can be one of the issues as well, but it's much more than just a broken home. They can develop such mentality from having the wrong friends as well. You know how they have you ever heard of the saying good girls gone bad or something like that? A good girl gone bad. These are girls who grew up in very good home, very stable home. You know, their fathers were there, they taught them good morals. But for some reason, as soon as they left the house, you know, they start being out there, like maybe they graduated, and society starts influencing them, right? They can have bad friends that gives them bad advice as well. So there's a lot of things involved in that. But the extreme ones, you know, especially the ones who come from good homes, after a while they will realize quickly that they're on the wrong path, and then they will get back on track. But like for the extreme ones, right, that are way to the extreme, you know, it's almost like there's no hope for them. These are women who, for them, it's a power thing. I always say they are power drunk, which means they will not let go of that power for no man or for nobody. They love the fact that they're in control. Because to be in a relationship, a successful relationship, you have to give up some of that power in terms of compromising, in terms of being transparent, in terms of not just you making the decision. Now you have to consult with somebody else. These are things they cannot handle because they're not used to that. You know what I'm saying? So even when they decide, well, you know what, let me kind of like get into a relationship, well, let me get married now, right? Once they're there, they never last there because that misplaced priorities that they have within themselves, right? They don't want to let go. So because of that, they cannot compromise. They can't be transparent. For them, they feel like if they give up all this power that they have, or most of it, for them, they feel like they're not themselves, right? They're not powerful anymore. Like they feel lowly. Oh, why should I give men that kind of power over me? You know, why should men tell me what to do? No man is going to tell me. So obviously, if they have that mentality, that means they will never be married. They will never be in a serious relationship. I mean, they can meet guys, go out on dates, and boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's easy. That's normal, right? But no man will take them seriously. Even themselves will not take any man seriously because they cannot just let go of that power that they feel inside, which means they're in control of themselves. They do what they feel like doing. They don't want to compromise with nobody. They don't want to tell anybody what they're doing. They don't want nobody asking them what are you doing or where you coming from. They don't want to feel like they have to say to someone, hey, I'm going there or I'm there. For them, they feel lowly. So because of that, they won't be able to give up all that. So that is why you see they never last in relationships because anytime they meet a good man, obviously a good man will not take that kind of crap from no woman, right? Especially an alpha male. I'm not talking about Sims. Sims, actually what Sims do, they actually help to feed the ego of these women, right? Because they literally let themselves be controlled by these women. So they are kind of like fuel in the fire for these women. And I'm talking about real men, alpha males, right? You know, they don't last with alpha males because alpha males are the real deal, right? So at the end of the day, it's just who they are. That's why they're single. Because to be honest, they choose to be that way. You know, if you choose a certain lifestyle, it comes with certain consequences. If you choose a lifestyle where you don't want to listen to nobody, you think you know everything for yourself, you don't want nothing from nobody, you don't want to be in a situation where you have to give up some of yourself to somebody, like a man, obviously you won't be able to last with any man. So for me, I think it's a choice thing as much as a mental thing as well. That's why they're mostly single. You know, single in a sense, I mean, they can get any man they want, but it's just for boom, 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 that's it. But when it comes to serious relationships and getting married, they don't have what it takes. They will not last. Even if they try, they will not last there. I'll just land my plane there.
Okay, that's a good point, my brother. You said they will not last. Okay, guys, let's stop the screen and take the likes up. Okay, it's so good to be back. And Noah, you have a very good point, and most of them don't last in relationship. And I keep wondering why. What is the problem? You know, and we're going to be stating the problem, and we're going to have a great conversation. Okay, let me go to Chino. So, Emmanuel. Chino, so how you doing? You can meet your mic and speak. You're welcome.
Good evening, good morning.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I understand this your topic. You understand? Yeah, according to my own perspective, you get women don't understand the power in femininity. They don't understand the power in femininity. Like there are some things I could I could be saying like based on alpha males. Then, but when I see a woman who is very feminine in her nature, that is my weak point. I become very very soft. So what I'm trying to say is that most of these women, like they always want to be like in control of the household. You got, like for example now, let me say in a scenario where you come back home and you met your wife and you were like trying to scold her, and shout, and she was just very, very calm. She was very, very polite, and she was like telling you, please, like begging you, instead of instead of you to continue shouting, that word alone now like calm you down. You understand? That's calm you down. Unlike a woman who is like very, very, strong. Like a woman who is strong, when you begin to shout and she's also shouting, at that moment you guys are like competing for power, you know. Then definitely as a man you don't want your wife to like, you know, outshine you. So at that moment of you guys dragging for power, nah, at that moment things are spoiling. So I think why most women are being divorced is because they don't understand the power in femininity. So that's the thing.
All right, okay, that's a good point. Okay, let's keep it going. Jennifer in the chat keeps saying they aren't attracted to them. Okay, Jennifer, I think you have a goddess. You keep always blaming the men. Let's keep it going. I wanted to hear what everybody had to say. Then I'm gonna keep it going, guys. As we speak, we're currently streaming on YouTube and we're streaming on Twitch and Rumble. I was streaming on so many social media platforms as we speak, right straight up from TikTok. Okay, what? How are you doing? You can go ahead and speak. You're welcome. What D? How are you doing, my brother?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I was just looking at some of the comments. It's kind of funny how men always get the blame, but I'm pretty sure none of the women in the comments talking about men understand what a good man is. But speaking to the topic, why are strong, independent women mostly single or divorced? Well, first of all, they're not strong. They're actually ignorant. They mistake their strength for ignorance. So they're not strong at all. They're ignorant. They're ignorant. They're selfish. They have no sense of timing. They have no sense of culture. They have no sense of tradition. So that's not strong. That's just I'm gonna do. That's selfish. I'm gonna do what I want, and everybody's just going to bow down to that. That's not strong. That's toxic. And they're not independent because, like the other brother said, most things that women do are funded, backed, powered by, fueled by something that a man did. Right? You have all these modern women trying to take the accomplishments of men over the last couple of years or centuries or whatever, and they're trying to make that into their so-called empowerment. That's a scam. These modern women have been scamming for a long time, and that is the reason why they end up single or divorced, because no man wants to deal with that. Could you imagine, as a man, you doing all this work and then somebody else try to steal the credit, or somebody else try to steal the shine, or somebody else try to act like they did everything? Nobody wants to deal with that. Come on now. And so men are getting wise and realizing, wait a minute, my wife is actually full of herself. She thinks she's this, she thinks she's that. She's got real complacent in the marriage or even in a relationship. I don't want to deal with that. So they're leaving. They're realizing that there's a big world out there of women who will actually respect them. And because and I'm landing with this, you also have a lot of other entitled wives. They have good husbands. Have you ever seen the modern wives that come on here? They have good husbands, but they still talk crap about men. Come on now, what's the point of that? Are your husbands really that weak to where that they would be okay when you guys talking about men, but yet you have a decent husband taking care of everything, making it so comfortable where you can just sit back on a phone or sit back on a computer and run your mouth? You know, a lot of your husbands in private or in the locker room or in the barbershop or in a counseling session don't like y'all. So y'all not strong and independent. And I land my plane there.
Okay, that's a good one right there. Okay, but I want to keep it going, and I'm going to just mention just 2 points. Okay, why strong independent women mostly, why are strong independent are mostly single and divorced? Okay, just 2 points because most of them have now become undateable. I'm not going to say all. That's the reason we say mostly single. Okay, not all. I've seen some independent women out there that are doing great. They are married and they know how to balance. It's all about you as a woman. It's how you talk. You can still make your money and still be feminine, soft, kind, and be a wonderful wife. Okay, it's all about you as a woman. I've seen great women. And the most amazing thing about it, if you're making your money and you are feminine, you're soft, you're submissive, you will never last long in the dating market. You will never last long in the dating game.
Submissiveness does not work.
American Goddess. Okay, go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say. It's your turn to speak now.
Well, like I always say, submissiveness does not work. Men want women who pleases them. It has nothing to do with submissiveness. As long as you can please your man, he's gonna be happy.
So what do you mean? Can you elaborate more on that?
How can you please your man if you're not submissive? Explain it.
Yeah.
Explain it.
If you can make him happy, like submissiveness just means you do what he says.
But you are talking. You're not saying anything. How do you do it?
Okay. Well, how do you define submissiveness? What does that mean to you?
You're the one who made the assumption that submissiveness doesn't work. So what it is that you think submissive?
That's why men
okay,
are
then
on
explain
here
to
every day complaining.
These men are. I'm asking you why.
Is
my
your
wife is submissive? Yes, very.
So what does that mean to you?
She's submissive.
What does it mean?
It means
what does she do?
Well, like in the words of OD, she's agreeable. She cooks, she cleans, she makes the house happy, she makes a happy environment to live in. I'm driving home, I bet you whatever, as soon as I get home, I'll turn my camera on and she'll be cooking. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's not submissiveness. Cooking is not submissiveness.
Okay, well then. Alright. So you cook then? You cook for your
man? The main goal should be for you to be happy, that she please you.
Yes, I'm asking you, how do you please your man?
I make him happy. I put a smile on his face.
You just make him happy.
I do whatever it is to make him happy.
You're not describing any action. You're just talking. Do you even have a man?
I've been married for 19 years. Yes.
So and this wow, God, you're submissive. He's still around you. What it is like? What it is like?
I'm very pleasurable.
Does he what it is that he complains? He doesn't complain about you, right?
No.
Then you're submissive.
No, I'm just a pleasure to be around.
What it is that he wants you to do that you don't do?
What?
Name one thing that he does that he wants you to do that you don't do.
I'm sorry, the accent.
Say one thing that he wants you to do that you don't do.
Nothing.
Exactly. You do everything that he wants you to do.
Yes, because I don't please him.
You're submissive. Why you coming over here talking on this crap? You're submissive.
So can you be submissive and not be happy?
I don't know. That's something for a woman. That's something for a woman. Are you happy?
A woman can do exactly. She can be submissive and do whatever he says, but he's still not happy.
Oh, but then he's a weak ass man. Then if he has a submissive woman that cooks, cleans, and does everything for him.
Yeah.
But then but that's not. But then we're not talking about them, and we're talking about the women who are not submissive. You, by your own words, are claiming to be submissive.
Hold on, Jose. Hold on. There's a noise in your background, Jose. Okay, hold on. There's a noise. Check the noise in the background.
Not necessarily true.
Oh no, I want to ask her a question, Jennifer. Hold on. American Goddess. Okay, you keep talking. There's a noise in your background. Jose, check the noise, okay? And I just want to ask American Goddess some questions. Okay, the noise is almost gone now. I think it's better now. American Goddess, okay, are you a submissive wife? Okay, that's the question I have for you. I ask you.
I'm a pleasurable wife.
No, no, answer the question.
Difference.
Okay, that's what you always do when you come up here. You always crack me up. So, who's the head of your household?
My husband is.
Absolutely. So, what is wrong being saying that I'm a submissive wife? I submit to my man. What is wrong with
I'm
saying
not saying
that?
anything's wrong with it. If a woman wants to be submissive, she can. I just don't label myself as submissive. I think it's better for my husband to say, "Oh, I have my wife pleases me."
What is wrong with the word
Not
being?
a submissive wife.
Okay, why does that word trigger you? I think your husband have been on the panel before,
It
like
doesn't trigger me. I just
So why?
don't abide by it. It doesn't trigger me.
Okay, are you a Christian?
No.
Okay, we all at the end of the day, the only thing I want to get out of you, you already said it that your husband is the head of the household, and that's a beautiful thing. That means you're doing everything that he wants, okay? But he's a king, and you are the queen of that house, okay? And that is what we are talking about, all right? And the reason why you found that man is because you're not like every other woman out there. There's a reason why he got married to you because you're doing everything to, keep the house going. You're being
Because I made
agreeable.
him love me.
So how do you do that?
By being submissive.
No, I do things that make him happy.
By being submissive,
I mean, y'all
agreeable,
can.
understanding.
They're submissive, but they don't like to see reality. If what she's saying is true, although I have a hard time believing because she gets triggered by whatever we say over here, and only women that are not submissive get triggered. So, I mean,
Exactly.
she says she does these things for her husband.
Yeah, I'm not triggered
I mean, we
at
take her on her
all. I'm
walk,
just stating my opinion.
but
Okay, well, hold
she
on,
gets
Jose.
triggered.
So, what is your opinion on the topic, American Goddess? I want to hear your opinion on the topic so I can keep it going.
Okay, why are strong, independent women, mostly single? Attitude, probably. Being strong and competing for work and everything makes women more masculine, and men aren't attracted to masculine women. So, yeah, that's how it goes.
What do you mean? You say men are attracted to masculine women. What do you mean by that statement?
Competing and being aggressive makes a woman more masculine.
Okay,
You
absolutely.
know that.
Absolutely.
There's nothing to explain. You know that.
Okay, and the question I asked, okay, I want to keep it going. You have a great point also. Why are strong, independent women mostly single or divorced? Okay, and that's the question. You said a lot of them are masculine, and
Yeah, it's hard to let a man if you've been single and independent all through your 20s. Yeah, it's kind of hard to let a man come in and not take over, but I don't know, it's just hard. That's
Me.
why, I think women should marry, or people should marry early 20s.
so at what age did you get married? Hold on, Mendes. At what age did you get married, American Goddess?
At 21.
Okay, that is amazing. You did everything the perfect way. You got married at 21 in your prime. And for how long have you been married now?
For 19 and a half years.
Okay, that's beautiful. So why do you always come off on the panel like you're like a feminist? Why are you always coming off that way?
Oh, I do not talk feminist. Don't say that. I am not a feminist.
No,
I just do what I just think logically, and I know what works. And submissiveness does not work. Human beings don't want to be submissive. I think men should find women. No. I think men should find women who really desire to please them.
What do you mean? How do you please a man? Hold on. Hold on. When you're talking about pleasing a man,
whatever you say.
listen.
Yeah, a woman can do whatever you say, and she holds resentment. She doesn't really want to do it. She's just doing it because that's what she's supposed to do. That's not gonna make you happy. Find somebody who wants to please you, who wants to bring you pleasure.
Okay, let me tell you something. All right.
Please my husband and to bring him all the pleasure he wants.
Okay, Lee, listen,
desires.
pleasing your husband, okay? Hold on, Jose. Hold on, guys. Okay, pleasing your husband, you have a good point, but pleasing your husband is, giving that man peace. If he walks through the door, you give him peace, you don't nag, and you're being agreeable, understanding. Not bumping head all the time, and that is being submissive. If you listen to that man, that means you're being submissive. That's just the
No,
word.
it's just being a pleasure to be around.
Okay,
Big difference.
all right, as long as you're doing the right thing in your household. Okay, just change for a minute, like change for a week, and stop doing the things that he wants, and stop trying to make him happy, and you see what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, you're a married woman. You're supposed to educate other women to do the right thing. The older women should educate the younger women on how to be wife, how to be mothers, and how to keep the family going. And there's nothing wrong about being submissive to your man. That's how you get the best out of that man, when you please that man.
So why don't you think that many women aren't submissive?
Because most of them were not taught to be submissive. Most of them grew up in a single mother household. Some of them grew up with a feminist mother and no father figure. Nobody taught them anything. Okay, most of these women, young girls out there, and that's another angle.
You do know that women are attracted to masculinity and dominance.
Absolutely.
And if a man isn't showing masculinity, she's just not going to be submissive or pleasing or whatever you call it. She's just not going to do that. Men have to be more masculine.
Oh, absolutely.
In order to get the results they want.
Okay.
Well, listen, I think that most, if you're not a masculine man, you're never gonna inspire a woman to submit to you. Like we cast men get cheated on a lot, they get taken advantage of. But if you're an alpha, if you're a strong man, you're gonna have lots of women who will do everything.
Okay, Jose, hold on.
Yeah.
All right, okay. If a woman is not raised, like most feminists, most of them will never be submissive. If a woman was not raised that way, this is a skill. It's not something you can just turn on and off. Yes, women are attracted to masculine energy. Absolutely, but women will always test you. They will always try to test you. Even when most of them are submitted, they will always try to test you as a man to see if they can control you. So women, like goddess now, most women you should probably still testing a man till today. Women do it all the time. They will test you and see if you still got that masculine frame, if you still got that frame as a man. But if the moment you let go of your masculine frame as a man, then she will start disrespecting you. And they will always test you, but another amazing thing is that most of these women that was raised with cultural value, traditional values, like from Africa, they were already taught to be feminine, to be submissive, to be agreeable. Growing up, they saw their father and their mother working together, and they knew that their father was the head of the household. So most of these women do not complain about cooking and cleaning. They don't complain about being a wife. They know how to play their role. But on the other hand, most of these young girls that was raised by a single mother or raised by a feminist mother, nobody taught them anything. Even if most of them will never deal with a masculine man, with an alpha male, men that they will never, most of them are looking for a partnership. You can't tell me what to do. We are equal. It's 50-50. They are looking for the weak men out there that they can control. And when you end up with that type of man, that emotional type of man, sometimes when you try to leave this man, some of them will try to unalive you. So it is very, very dangerous to deal with an emotional man. But I want to keep it going, okay? American Goddess, okay, we're going to talk about the solution, because most of these independent women are in their late 30s and 40s, still in the dating market looking for a man. As I speak with you, I'm talking to a lot of them out there. I've been chasing my career. I got my money. I got my house. How can I find a man? But a lot of them keep chasing after the 1% of men. And those men are in their 40s, the CEOs. Most of these 40-year-old men do not want a 40-year-old woman. They want women in their prime. And that is also keeping a lot of these women single. But I want to keep it going. I want to hear from Sulaiman. Is it Sulaiman Mandes? Okay, I want to hear what he has to say. You can go, my brother. You can speak. I want everybody to speak on the platform. Sulaiman, go ahead.
All right, thank you very much. Very engaging conversation. And, yeah, thank you so much, guys, for sharing your thoughts on this. But what I have to say here is that, I'm looking at it from different perspective. Yeah? You know, when human beings operate outside of the boundaries of their very own nature, how they are created to be, right? Then it is inevitable that conflict happens, and there will never be peace of their own nature. Then that relationship will not last. What I mean by this, it is simple. Now, going by the question, why are strong, independent women mostly single or divorced? They are operating outside the boundaries of their own nature, right? Now, there is nothing wrong for a woman to be strong. Yes, every strong man needs a strong woman, right? Someone that can handle pressure, someone that can stand by his side through thick and thin, someone that can encourage him, right? That is being strong. Someone that will not lose faith in him. Every man needs a strong woman, of course. There is nothing wrong with that. Independent, of course, every man needs an independent woman. No man wants a woman that is all over him every time. That space that, hey, you can have your time, also you go do whatever you want to do. Maybe let's give ourselves some space, right? Let me be independent, and maybe after some time, some space, some hours, you know, we can come back together. That love is going to be much more effective that way, right? That is independent, according to my own understanding, right? So there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is the modern world has taught women to operate outside the boundaries of their nature, because women are known to do what? To love, to care, to nurture, and then to build, right? To love the man, the children, to care for the man, the children, to nurture the man and the children, to build, to help build the man and the children, which gives rise to a strong and reliable society. Let's not forget, a strong and reliable family is the foundation of a strong and reliable society. So by nature, by design, naturally, women are supposed to love, care, nurture, and help build. So any woman that operates outside these boundaries is bound to experience continuous unhappiness and lack of satisfaction when it comes to real relationship, right? Now let me go back to men. Men, especially these days, according to the women, are operating outside of the boundaries of their own nature. And now the question is, what is the natural, nature of men? To protect, to provide, right? That gives the definition of leadership. As a man, you're supposed to be the leader naturally, because you are the provider and the protector. Now, provision and protection can be broadened, because these two things are just like they're just like compacted. But if you break them, that is when you see issues around guidance, for example.
All right.
When
So,
the woman is doing something.
okay, my brother, you just you're speaking a lot of
The
fact. I
main
appreciate.
nature of a man is crying like a whiny
Paul
little
said, "Hold
boy.
on, all right, Suleiman, land your plane.
20 minutes of these tears.
Hold on, Cosette, all right. My brother Suleiman, land the plane. You're speaking a lot of fact, okay? Everything you say you want to, but finally land your plane. I want to go to Carbon. to speak on the prompt, and also Cosette, and I'm still go back to Rambo and Miss Anderson. Cosette,
Thank
mute
you,
your mic.
Odie.
You're gonna
This
speak.
is why we're choosing women.
Oh my God,
Jesus.
mute your mic, let him finish, okay? Suleiman, are you done? Or you land the plane, my brother?
He
yes,
finished in his own face already.
That's simple. So that explains the fact that what I'm speaking about, this is just the evidence of it. Okay, but anyways, so to just conclude, men and women are operating outside the boundaries of their own nature, and that's why there is this continuous conflict. That is why relationships don't last these days. Thank you.
Okay, absolutely. That's a good point. Okay, you have a good point. I'm going to come back to you. Guys, let's tap the screen and take the likes up, okay? As we speak, we are currently streaming on YouTube right now. We're also streaming on Twitch and Facebook. Okay, we're streaming on all platforms right now, okay? Now we have a lot of people listening right from TikTok. And Jose, you can go ahead and speak. Let's tap the screen and take the likes up. And Jose, I want to hear what you want to say on the topic. I want to go to Cosette and Rambo and Miss Anderson. Guys, let's tap the screen and take the likes up. I appreciate you guys.
So, I always knew two types of women that were single or divorced, but I think on TikTok I met another kind. So the ones that I knew, the ones that are strong and independent, they usually committed the stupidity of having a kid when they were younger, trying to get this dude to stay with them. Then homeboy left, and then they stay home. They stay with the kid at home by themselves, so they had to become something like a nurse, so or something, to make a living for this kid that she had, and to meet and to make some money. And then they eventually, as they get older, they get seniority in the job, and they get a good salary, and all of a sudden they're strong and independent, but they have a child, and they are traumatized by their experience by men, so they really don't want to have shit to do with men. They end up with a bunch of cats and lonely. I knew that kind. Then I knew the other kind that wanted to have a career before they marry, before they even think about family. So they get the career, they get the degrees, they get the job, and when they start looking for a husband, they find out that the only men that is left are the men that don't want her, and the good ones are already taken, because she finds pretty quick that them other 40-year-old dudes who make as much money as she does, who have a network similar to what she has, is not interested in a 40-year-old woman. They're interested in going around and mess with the young ones, the young girls, right? So that's what I knew. But then I found TikTok, and I found a different type of woman who is independent and is strong, but cannot find a man. And it's the one that still wants a man. She wants a dude. She wants to like get her kitty blown every day, but they have this what's the word? Challenge. They have this mouth that no man can take, right? They're argumentative. All they want to do is they just argue and argue and argue, to the point where like the kitty is not even worth it. So they cannot find
They're blowing the wrong parts, Chupacabra. You can't blow a woman. What is wrong with you? Damn it. Llegas a ese país y ni sabes qué parte a poner en tu boca. ¿Qué te pasa? Pato de mierda.
Why are you trolling?
Okay, you have not been with the Mexicans, so you don't know how we do things. You have just
Cosas mexicano de Texas, so cállate la boca, cabrón.
Neta?
Look here. Kamala and Biden opened the border so we can get rid of them. Get you a Mexican because Americans can't. That's what I'm here to say.
Cosette, meet your mic, okay? This is the
Stop me, bro.
Mute your mic.
See what I mean? Corset is that woman that I was talking about.
Get you a Mexican, because Americans can't, ladies. Thank Kamala and Biden.
I got cousins, I got the companies. All they need is a green card. You send me your number, I'll hook you up with them.
You see? Listen to this man. Green card, he'll knock you out. He'll build you a house, fix your car, raise your kids, cut the grass. You can sit at home and drink, and just live a happy life by giving him the cat. Get your Mexican, because Americans can't. I land my plane.
All right, can I finish?
In your own face like the other guy? No.
Hold on, Cosette. Now let him finish. Okay, you are interrupting him. Land your plane.
Why are you interrupting my Mexican?
Don't interrupt the Mexican brother. He's married, okay, and he's happy.
Yeah, but he's married to a Mexican, so he's unhappy.
I'm married. My wife is black.
Oh, cabrón, ¿qué estás peleando? Cállate la boca, pues. Aquí quejando con estos cabrones.
Yo no me estoy quejando.
Estoy abusando para abusar.
Alright,
Corset
is that woman I was talking about. The one that cannot keep her mouth shut. She always has to argue, even if I agree with her. She still will want to argue with me.
Estás llorando. You're still crying. No one's hear that.
Cosette, go and find a husband, okay? You know, find a Mexican man if you want one.
I have my Mexican.
No, you don't have any Mexican man.
Look at my page and look at my Mexican. He's fine as hell.
Well, we all fine as hell.
All right, I will say land it. I want to go to the next person, guys. So, Cosette, hold on.
I land.
Okay, absolutely. Okay, that was
Cosette
amazing.
is the
You people are just laughing at you guys on YouTube right now. Well, let's keep it going. Okay, I want to go to Michelle Rambo. How are you doing, Rambo? You can go ahead and speak, and then Miss Anderson and Cosette will go next.
Okay, thanks for having y'all.
You're welcome.
Why are strong, independent women mostly single before divorce? Well, it's hard for people to accept at first, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. And for a lot of these women, man, I'm telling you, don't get mad at me for saying it, but a lot of them, a broken family is the goal. That's what they want the entire time. Now, it may be a subconscious motivation. It might be a conscious motivation. Either way, they're never going to admit it. They don't go, I want a broken home. I want to put my baby daddy through hell. I want to have these kids to myself, and I can't wait to run him in child support court, in family court. I can't wait to put him in front of a judge. But the reality though is that is what they want. That is the goal. A lot of these women, they want the waiting to exhale life cycle, where you meet a man and you invent problems. He might do something, but you just want to throw him away, so you burn up his car, divorce him, and then you can tell the sisterhood all about the negative things that black men are. And this is woven into the culture. This is normalized culture. And then what happens is there's this finger pointing, well, black men ain't this, and these men ain't that, and the men ain't doing this. And if you was more of a man and a better leader, well, then I would just naturally submit. And a lot of these brothers actually fall for that old nonsense, but they don't understand, like, the whole goal the entire time is a broken family. And they actually admit it, and they admitted it for 50 years straight, but it's like people didn't believe them. They said, we're strong and independent. We don't need a man. I could be the mom and the dad. I heard women say this with my own 2 ears. What would I want a husband for? I already got to take care of myself. I got to take care of the bills. Then I got to take care of my kids. Having to tend to a husband, that's too much work. I already got enough on my plate. Life is easier just being a single mom. This is what a lot of women believe is woven into the culture. And if you really just sit down and talk to them, a lot of times they'll admit it to you when their backs are against the wall. But these are the facts. And so it should be crystal clear why there's so many of these women that are single and divorced and have children. Because that was the plan the entire time. I'll land my plane.
Okay, that's a good one, okay? And that is why we probably see women with, 5 kids with 5 different baby daddies. It's like maybe that was the plan from the start, all right? And that is crazy. And Miss Anderson, you're welcome. Let's keep it going, guys. And I don't know if you're ready to speak. I want to go to Cosette. Okay, okay, Chanel, Howard, you have Nigerian friend. Miss Anderson, go ahead, you're welcome.
Why are strong, independent women mostly single or divorced? Because they're not the catch, they are the release. Thrown right back in that ocean for somebody else to gobble them up or a shark devour them because of their attitudes. A lot of them, they don't know how to bring calmness in their relationship. Some of them is all, what about me? What about me? I'm independent, I'm strong. And some of them say they don't need a man. And they talk themselves out of a man. But then they want a man to Venmo them or send them a Cash App or whatever. They want to, y'all need to pay for the first date. You need to open the door. You need to do all that. Nope. You're independent. You can do it on your own. You can do it yourself. You don't need nobody to lift nothing for you. The other day I saw I think she was an older lady. Well, she was a small older lady. She had a cane. And she was pushing the buggy and she said, could one of y'all please get me a bag of dirt? The dirt was the tiniest dirt you can get. She said she can't even hardly lift it. So I'm not saying anything was wrong with her. The guys went and got it for her and walked it to her vehicle for her. But the point is, you're going to need someone in your life. The reason why I'm saying this, I see a 90-year-old couple that comes there a lot. This man will load 10 bags of mulch on a cart, go to his car, unload it himself. He don't even ask for help, and he's 90 years old. And I'm like, oh my God, look at this. So at the end of the day, while I see what men does, men will go to the extra mile. They will be out there building something. They could be 70 years old. They will put something up, a fence up, or have someone at least help them. Men know how to keep going. But all I see nowadays is women sitting down, calling for help or calling for a handyman. I haven't seen too many women do too much, that I've seen. Mostly where I'm at, I see majority of men come through my job a lot. Because where I'm at is outside in lawn and garden. So I see nothing but landscapers and men. And all I see is the women come in there and they said, well, he's going to put it in. He's going to do it. Can you hire me somebody? Can you find me someone to cut my yard? Can you find? Unless you got a riding lawnmower, fine. That's fine. You can get on. I've seen women on the lot riding lawnmower all the time. I'm one of them. I go out there and get the other one. My husband get the other one, and we cut the yard out in 1 hour. So, mostly women, they too busy calling on a man. I don't know why. Why not keep a man, give him peace when he get home, serve him a piece on a plate, and like I said, that peace that put him to sleep at night. Treat your man right, so you won't be single and divorced. And I land my plane.
Absolutely, that's a good one, Miss Anderson, and that is what we are talking about. All right, I want to keep it going. All right, I want to hear from. I also want to read from the comment. Yes, love doing housework like Diddy with my partner. Okay, that's a beautiful thing right there. That's what we're talking. Why you didn't get a real man? Why are you married to a roommate? Cosette, what the hell are you talking about? But anyway, Cosette, you can go ahead and speak. It's your turn. You have the floor now to speak. Tell us your opinion on the prompt, and let's keep it going.
Yes, sir. I will tell you what I'm talking about. Why are women getting married to catch loads in the face and still paying 50% of the bills? That is pathetic. That is lame. You have to bend over for your roommate? Wow, you have some bad coochie. Look, independence is, if we're going to pay all our bills, why would we have to lay down for you? That's just more work. And who wants to work for free? I know I don't. There's no vacation pay with a roommate/husband. There's no There's no escaping that. You have to work all day and then come home and cook and do laundry? For what? What is the benefit of having your husband? He's useless. You literally have to go to work in a home and garden center. You're making $15 an hour to help pay your bills. Why would you be taking loads in the face for that? Why? When you could be by yourself, have a great career, and be taking loads in the face from hot dudes because you want to, not because you were so desperate to say yes to this old, saggy, bald weirdo that you yourself had better options at the back of the church. Right? Several women were back there, not willing to settle for the loser, and are still getting loads in the face and taking his money, while you are paying for half of the debt. Maybe you should stop looking at independent women and start looking for a better way to retire, because you're too old to be working, ma'am. I ain't doing shit. I'm sitting on my fat ass while my man works real hard to keep feeding my fat ass. Maybe I'm the winner. I'm the winner. While you're losing and having to clean up after this pathetic, sad excuse of a man. Ladies, get you a foreigner. Biden and Kamala are bringing them over. If you don't want to work.
Oh, I shot it right there. Okay, I have to shut you
it's
up. Right?
The best male options. Or you could be a roommate like this old saggy broad.
All right.
Gross.
All right, Cosette, meet your mic. Okay, are you, Miss Anderson? I don't want to go back and forth, but go ahead. What do you want to say, Miss Anderson? Go ahead.
It's gonna be boring.
Baby doll, I have 2 homes, no mortgages. He built both of them for me. Both.
You're in home and garden for fun?
Working? Yeah. 4 hours a day. 4 hours a day at $50 an hour. Could you multiply that and see what that is?
I guessed how much you were getting paid. I guess.
Yeah, that's nothing.
I know it's nothing. That's why I'm saying, why are you taking loads in the face for nothing?
What in the face? For what?
I wish better for you.
I love what I do.
Well, maybe your skin would be better if you're taking loads in the face. Maybe start.
I love what I do.
You have better skin.
I have 2 homes. 2 homes paid for. Matter of fact, I got a 24. He just
because you wouldn't be working. You'd be laying on your face.
No. I work because I want to work. It's not you all day.
That's why you have those tired lines on your face because you want to.
Out of the week at what?
That's why you can't afford better hair.
Did you do the math? Did you do the math?
No one
I have no mortgage. We don't have credit card debt. We have no credit card debt.
No.
No, we don't.
And you're working for fun because that's what we do as Black people.
And it's something to
work for fun.
How many women you know can work for fun? How many women you know?
So my friends, we go out for fun. We go shopping.
No, girl, no. I'd rather sit there and be with the community. I don't need all that. I don't need all that. I don't need all that.
Go to shows.
You can go to shows. You can do whatever you want.
Maybe it's because you got bad coochie. And that's okay. Someone has to settle.
3 kids, 14 grands, 2 homes,
to settle.
3 cars is what?
Cooper left.
I never had to work. Oh, I work because I want to work. So please tell me, how many women you know that right now, if I tell my husband right now, baby, I want to go, he said, you are fine, you don't have to.
I know 10 women that don't have to work.
Only been there for 4 years. Could you please do the math? I didn't work for 10 before then. I did not work for 10 years before then. Could you please?
And the truck driving was for fun too?
This truck driving, when he do it, he loves to do that. We've been there 30 years. Why did he do it?
Oh, no wonder you're always on here. He's smashing lot lizards. Oh, yeah, I remember.
He's a concrete local driver.
Sure he is.
He's a concrete local driver.
And you're rich.
Please tell me what a concrete local driver can smash. Nothing. Sure. They're always on the radio going from load to load. Please tell me. And he worked right next door to me.
He's dropping off load for load. He
worked right next door to me. And he's a trainer.
Okay, guys.
Other drivers. So what he got? He always got someone with him. So please tell me he's a trainer because he's the oldest one there, been there for the longest, and he's a trainer. So please tell me.
Okay, all right, Miss Allison. Cause said, why you always going after the married?
Do you want to see my 24? Do you want to see my 24? Do you want to see my 24?
Hold on, guys. Cause said, okay, you are not married. Why you keep going after women that are married? Okay, these are happily married
You
women.
can look at my husband on my video.
You're not married. That's not your
He's
husband.
the Mexican
okay.
guy who's super hot. I wrote illegal just to piss him off. Look at my illegal video. He's super hot. He works for the DOD. Oh, that's Department of Defense for those of you that work in the Garden Center.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Noah.
There are two types of women in this world. They have parasites and leeches. And then they have responsible women who don't see men as some kind of ATM bank. But even though those men do everything for them, they still love those men. They're still there for those men. They still support those men. And that's what the kind of woman that Michelle is. And Michelle will love you for that. You are the kind of women that makes women look good in this world. Okay? Now, for the ones that are parasites and leeches, they're the ones that put money value on everything. So which means they sell affection, right? They sell niceness. As long as there's a higher bidder out there that can pay. And most women like that, they always get the simps, because simps are the one who fall for that kind of rubbish, right? Alpha males don't do that. Matter of fact, alpha males, they don't mind taking care of their women, but at the same time, they're smart enough to know this woman, she's not just here just to live off me, but she actually loves me, she cares about me. And it's his responsibility to take care of the woman. Now, what the woman can do in return is to love that man back, care for that man. I'm talking about genuinely. So now Michelle is the kind of woman that genuinely loves her husband. I can tell by just listening to how she talks that she's the kind of woman that has self-respect. She has dignity. You get me? She carries herself well.
You have to have that when you got a face
I'm
like
not
that.
talking to you. I don't know what
When you
you're
got a face like that, you got to respect
address
me.
you. I'll address you. I'm addressing leeches and parasites. If you think the cap fits you,
where do leeches hang out? The Garden Center. That's where bugs hang out.
I want to have a conversation with each other. If you have respect for yourself, shut your mouth. When a man is speaking, matter of fact, when an alpha male is speaking, you shut up and listen.
As soon as an alpha male speaks, I'll listen.
Now, let me go back to Michelle, because she's the
Yeah,
only woman.
Well,
let me speak, so because I can listen.
Now, Michelle,
Let him
I
talk.
just want to thank you for being a good woman to me. I just want to thank you for not being a parasite and leech like some of these women out here. I just want to thank you for being who you are. Keep doing your thing. Your husband is a blessed man. He's happy. You know, to be honest, I envy him in a good way. You're the kind of woman that I'll hope that I'll get someday.
Cabrón, viste mi mexicano.
I pray to God that he pushes.
Nobody's listening to you. You're boring. Talk to your wife.
And Michelle, I was gonna say something. I think somebody's jealous of you. They wish they have your life.
You're putting glass in your food right now. Go check your wife.
Somebody's jealous of you. They're envious of you. They wish they have your life. Because I can
she
tell by the way
literally
she
worships
speaks.
her man.
I can tell by the way she speaks that she's jealous and envious of you.
Absolutely. Okay. All right, Noah. Okay. All right, Noah. Hold on, Cosette.
The only woman Cosette is jealous of is my wife.
They can be good, so they're jealous of the good ones.
All right, guys. That was
Keep doing your thing, Michelle.
Exactly.
Cabrón, estás celoso, viste mi mexicano, qué guapo.
Cosette.
No lo miré. Even if they give women for free, and she's one of them, I won't pick it. I would rather buy
No, hold on, okay? I don't want to back and forth, okay? I don't know why these single women are always going after the married women.
Can I answer the question?
Okay, the flag girl, Syrian, you can go ahead and speak on the prompt, okay? You're welcome. How are you doing?
Yeah, some independent women, or at least most of them, they are masculine. But on the other hand, some independent women just don't take shit from men. That's why they are single. Because we talked about this. Not all men are as good as you, and you need to recognize this. Yeah, so most of them are masculine, that's why, and the rest of them, they just don't take shit from everyone. They just don't take they don't have to deal with the bullshit that he gives you. It's hard to find real men like you. Most of you here, you are good men, but you need to know that not all men are like you.
Okay, Syrian. All right, Syrian. Okay, and you have some
Yes.
point. Okay, but most of these women, independent women you're talking about, I don't take bullshit from men. Have you checked some of their attitude and their character? Some of these women don't even know how to talk to a man. They don't know how to keep the. That is why a lot of them are single. Because if you are not giving the men what they want, if men are not picking you, that means you are the
That's
problem. There is something about most of these women. I'm not going to say it is wrong for you to go get your money. You can still make your money and
that's
still settle
why I
down.
said most of them are masculine.
Okay, most of them are masculine, that is true. But most of them
That's why I
refer.
said most of them are masculine.
Absolutely. And a lot of them waste their time in their prime, chase after their career. And after making all this money, now they are in their 30s and 40s. And they are single. That's a big problem. As I said earlier, there's nothing wrong as a woman out there. Miss Anderson is working. She's still working if she want to work. She's still making some money for herself. Does that take her off character? She's still being a wife and a mother and a grandmother in a household. She's still submissive to a man. You can still work less hours and still make money and still be a wonderful wife. And that's a fact, okay? So let's not say being independent is just being an adult, able to buy the things that you need. Okay, but women are taking it into something else and now saying that I don't need a man. And that is where the problem is coming from a lot of these women. You know, that mindset is keeping them single. And Cosette, I don't know if Cosette is married anyway, because I think she's lying. She doesn't have a husband. And that's what she always come after the married women. Why do single women come after married traditional women? Why? Are you jealous of these women that they are making their husband proud and building the next generation? If you want to learn from these women, please do, so that you don't end up in the street, okay? And remember, to all the independent women out there, I hope you're saving a lot of money, because old people pay bills, all right? And guys, as currently we're streaming on YouTube right now, and people on YouTube just want to. I don't know if they can get their hand on the Cosette. I don't know, maybe. And I'm also streaming on Twitch, guys. You can go and follow us on OD and AK Podcast. The links are on our page right there. Oh, let's keep it going, guys. Let me go to Jose. You want to say something, Jose? Go ahead, Jose. I want to go to Alpha.
Oh, no, I'm not ready. You go ahead. I was talking to Jamie.
Okay, all right. Alpha Motivation. Go ahead, guys. Let's tap the screen and take the likes up, okay? And we're streaming worldwide. Go ahead, Alpha.
Hey, Gino D. How
Hey,
you doing,
my
hello?
brother. You're welcome. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. Just got back from work about half an hour ago. Why are strong, independent women mostly single or divorced? Well, the fact is they've been indoctrinated by feminism. When they've been indoctrinated by feminism, they see masculinity as toxic and they want to unalive it. They see it as we need to bring in the matriarchy, which won't work anyway, because when they tried to bring in the 4B got unalived by itself.
Absolutely.
So we're going to get down to the real business. Modern women, they're at the other end of the spectrum in the dating market. They're at the end where their value is declined, but they don't realize that because their mind is so delusional to focus on money, career, and shopping, and it's all about me, not realizing that their value is dropping every single day, and their body clock is just ticking, and it's just a matter of time until the body clock stops ticking. So when their eggs are dried up and they still believe, oh, if I go to the gym I will be alright, biology is not designed for that. It doesn't say that. So basically I'm gonna land it here. Yeah. The other one is money. They want their career. They want to be a boss babe. They want to be their own leader. Where women can't lead. No matter how much women think they can lead, they can't lead. The reason why they can't lead is because a man automatically has authority over a woman already. I mean, look at society. If it weren't for men, women wouldn't be able to work. So that literally says men have authority over women. Another thing as well, yeah, right? All the dangerous jobs we do, basically, if we didn't do those jobs, women couldn't do what they want to do. That's another thing that literally says men have authority over women. If we stopped doing what we was doing here, right, and women tried to do what they wanted to do, there'd be destruction. Society wouldn't run. So at the end of the day, these delusional, independent boss babes literally are living in La La Land, and I'm gonna land it right there.
Okay, all right, that's very much taking a lot of women off in the comment section and also on YouTube. But okay, Anthony Alpha, that is amazing. And let's keep it going, guys. Okay, and why are strong, independent women? Sweetie, hold on. Okay, it's your turn to speak anyway. Why are strong, independent women mostly single or divorced? Is the prompt a lie? That is exactly what is happening, and we need to talk about it. Okay, sweetie, go ahead. Say what you want to say. You're welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be on your panel. I don't know what to do. So I still don't have my permission, so I'm a little bit upset about that. But I want to address Alpha. OMG. You said, yeah, right, only 2 times. When I tell you I'm over here smiling like a proud mama, I am so excited for you. I really, truly am. Like, yeah, I'm keep up the good work. So let me see. Where I want to start. Oh, Corsette, baby, you read her rights today, honey. I was down there like, yes. So let me answer the prompt. Why are strong, independent women mostly single or divorced? Because they don't want to split their money. That's why.
What do you mean they don't want to split their money? Can you elaborate more on that?
Facts. Well, number one, they don't want to sign prenups. They don't want to sign postnups. Like once after you're married, and you want to acquire something or inherit something, they have a problem with, this piece of paper, even though they don't have a problem with signing the paper to get into this legal binding contract that says that you can take half my money if you decide to leave. So, yeah, that's a big problem for you guys that are so wife, but you have a problem with marrying women. The problem is y'all have a problem with marrying women that are successful and have money. I think that's it. So you have 2 things on the table. We don't want to split our money, and then you guys are intimidated by our money.
So, can I answer to that?
Oh, Jesus.
Jose, hold on. Let her just finish. She's really cracking me.
Jose, you didn't have anything to say, so if you're going to come for me, please don't. Not tonight. I don't have the energy.
Well, too bad, because I had lots of it. Can I answer?
Child, let me go get my coffee. Odie, you better tell him before I get
the Red Bull.
Don't either. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. I'm ready.
Corsette made me think about a point she was making earlier. Because it seems like the women around here complaining about men who have issues being a man and paying bills and taking care of their woman. And the solution is like what she said, like, I hook you up with some Mexicans. We don't, for us, if a woman is...
Do you want to finish eating before you talk to us? Because that's kind of...
God, Jesus Christ, that's what you don't get a man, because you don't let a man talk.
That's what you don't get about me, because, baby, I can...
This is interesting today. I like it. I like the energy. But I think it's my turn to go, right, host?
Hold on, Noah, okay? Sweetie, land your plane. I want to go to what? No, I'm going to come back to you. Sweetie,
I
land the
landed
plane.
it. It's all around money. It's all around money.
Nobody,
At the end of the day, it's
no,
money. Y'all
sweetie,
intimidated
listen.
by money.
Nobody wants your money. Men don't care about your money. Stop talking about you got women got money. If you have money, why are you fighting for equal pay? Men do not care about your money. So stop making it as if it's your money. We don't care.
Who fighting, baby? I'm not on the middle of the street asking people for equal rights. I don't have to. I have money.
So men don't care. Men do not pick women based on their income. We don't care how much you got. If you're not feminine, soft, kind, and agreeable, nobody care about your money. That's why a lot of you ladies are single, that are independent.
You guys are the same ones that say that women need to be in the house, in the home, not working, depending on your $40,000 a year to take care of me, you, and these 3 kids that you say you want. Oh, God. Here we go. It's Noah's time. Go ahead, Corset. I'm sorry.
Corset, mute your mic, okay? Sweetie, listen, let me say something to you.
You are perfect, sweetie.
Hold on, Corset. Shut the hell up, Corset. Listen, guys.
I'm just saying, I'm not going for the 6 figures to...
You can't get a 6-figure type of men. Those men do not want you. You know, you ladies need to, you need to just, how am I going to put it? Those men are not looking out for you, ladies. They don't want you. Are you going to tell a 6-figure man? Hold on, sweetie. Are you going to tell a 6-figure man to come and pick a woman? A man that have all the options in the world. He can decide to get married to any type of woman that he wants. These are the top men we are talking about. They're not going to go after a woman that are in our late 30s or in our 40s that got money. No, they don't want those type of women. Those men go after women in their prime, women from 20 to 29. That's the type of woman that they go after because they want to start a family, and they don't care about your money. They don't care. So why
don't y'all sign prenups? Why y'all don't want to sign a prenups? Why is that? Oh, girl, Noah was next.
So at the end of the day, if you women are really making money, why are you taking the man house away? When you go to divorce, you put the man on child support, you take the house, the car, the keys, and you suck this man dry if you leave without taking the house, without taking the car, without putting the man on child support. If you really think you got money, so nobody care about the men. Don't you guys are using divorce court to destroy men and take everything they've built and everything they've worked for. So if you really have money, do not take the men resources.
I can tell you why we take it. We take all that stuff because we had to take that bad deed for years, bro. Years when we could have been smashing the neighbor, we could have smashed the karate teacher, we could have smashed the gym teacher, bro. But we were taking that whack meat for years, and now you ain't gonna have a house, because now you done bored me and annoyed me and wasted my time. I'm gonna take your house, bro. I think we'll stay at your mama crib in the graveyard.
Okay, Miss Anderson, go ahead. Noah, hold on, Noah. Guys, stay away from this type of women. Okay, you see what we're talking about. A lot of these women. Okay, Walt, go ahead, Walt, one at a time. Sweetie, mute your goddamn mic, okay? I know that this is what you like.
Don't get no attitude now.
Mute your goddamn mic. Miss Anderson, go ahead.
Pick the one whose husband's neglecting her. She needs some attention.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, he obeyed. I love when a man
obeys. I know that when me and my husband had a discussion, he said when he met me, he had it, and he'll be good. If whenever I go, he still be good. Okay, if he has to get 2 jobs to make sure he ends meeting here, he don't need my income. So at the end of the day, I like that for a man that don't need a woman's income to contribute to the house or houses with my 2 light bills, 2 water bills, 2 sewers.
Oh, you're working for fun. You had to ask his permission to come.
Girl, please, I have to ask my husband permission to work if I want to. How about that?
Oh, you don't make any sense. How about that? Just had a discussion with your husband about quitting your job? But you didn't have to work. You were
I
working for fun.
can if I could talk to him about it anytime. That's the point. It's talking about
Don't nobody
communication.
want no $50,000 house. We're not doing
My
that.
house is not $50,000, baby.
That's what you said the other day.
No.
You got 3 houses in Detroit. You leave her alone. They were
how much you built them for? Because you got to realize when you build
Detroit real estate,
it don't cost much to build. Okay.
It does cost much to build because if I go out and get somebody to build, it costs, baby.
No, it doesn't. It depends. No, material. No, I can show you a whole work list of the places we went to that worked out everything. But
y'all use FEMA money?
All that.
Y'all use FEMA
money.
What you talking about? That's what somebody said, FEMA.
Cassette is FEMA. That's all shit.
It costs $50,000 for a house. Wow, that's a trailer.
$50,000 for a
The
house.
only thing that costs that
Can
much
you do the math?
is a trailer for 3. So you got 3 trailers? Good
No,
for you.
when you building yourself, you can. Oh my God, you don't know about construction, do you? Please, Jose, could you please tell her?
Wow, you gonna pick the Mexican to tell her how much it builds a house? That ain't
from
racist.
buying a house. Could you please weigh in on that?
Right now, it's a lot more expensive to build a house than it is to buy one that already exists because supplies are very, very expensive.
They're high now. The supply is.
The foundation alone will cost you around $20,000 to $30,000.
So what about
Just
in the
the foundation.
1900s when she built her house?
Then you still have to deal with the frame, the electrical, the plumbing, the drywall.
Drywall.
This is why I tell y'all, get a Mexican. Do y'all hear that? He knows how much it costs to build a fucking house. That's why I got mine. God damn it. Now ask one of these brothers how much it costs to build a house. Ask them.
Well, she didn't ask them, so obviously, they can't build.
I don't need to ask them, baby. I got pictures to show you what everything costs.
The houses built in the 1900s cost different.
What? I don't care about the 1900s.
For that
I was not living in the 1900s, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You weren't?
And this right
You
here that
weren't
I'm
living
in,
in the 1900s.
this one got finished in 2020. Okay.
So were you
do the math?
Were you born in the 1800s?
No, I wasn't born with you.
So you were born
Okay,
in the
guys.
2000s.
Okay, guys. Hold on, Cosette.
Like I said,
You keep talking about it. Cosette, do you have your own
all I
house?
gotta say, just
do math. Is all I'm proving is she can't do math.
Mute
do
your
the
mic.
math, girl. Do the math.
Miss Anderson landed. Okay, I want to keep it moving. All right. Just landed. Okay, guys. Okay, let's see.
Why
Alpha.
do you have these two? I'm just saying, yeah, right. We're trying to run amazing Hammer podcast here, yeah, right.
That's demonic, Odie. That right is demonic. That's demonic, Odie. That's demonic.
Anthony, hold on.
Yeah, right.
He's crashing out.
He's demonic, and he's saying that right is to put a curse or spell over people. But I send that spirit back to the pits of hell. The devil is a lie.
Why do you say these American black women are today?
At this point, the conversation is not productive.
If anybody knows the devil out there.
Okay, guys, hold on, guys. Okay. Cosette, mute your mic.
I'm just saying, Odie, why do you have these two hard Sophia?
Mute your mic. Jose, mute your mic.
The panel, because I said that.
Mute your mic, okay? Walt, go ahead and speak.
Will not come up here.
Sweetie, mute your mic. You're gonna get dropped. Mute your mic, okay? It's one at a
He's
time.
being demonic and weird.
Just keep quiet, all right? And Walt, go ahead, say what you want to say. Let's keep it moving, guys, okay? Let's not go back and forth, okay? We're having a great conversation. Walt, go ahead and speak. Noah is going to speak next. I don't know why you guys do, ladies, keep going after married women. Walt, go ahead, Walt. Let's keep it going, guys.
Because her husband isn't, so we're giving her some attention.
We're going after these men on this panel.
I just wanted to give her attention because she wasn't getting that.
Go ahead, Walt.
I'm being kind, sir.
Wow, yeah, Cosette really came with the big back energy. Wow.
Who are you?
Oh, you already know who I am. I walked here, and you was talking about Wachelle catching loads to the face, and like you catch more loads to the face with that mustache that you got. Man, I swear, when I took a quick glance at your profile picture, I thought it was freaking Chewbacca. I don't even know how you put on a wig straight with no hairline. that's the reason why a lot of y'all wind up single and divorced, because you guys be trying to put on a wig with no hairline, look like Chewbacca, have a mustache.
What are you doing? Your teeth
I don't even understand what's going on with that. You know what I mean?
Bro, you gotta
you know, but see, you know, when you're built like a landslide, when you're built like a landslide, and you have to compensate, men don't, men don't want that. Like, men don't want a woman that's built like a landslide.
You got sweaty nut for.
You know what I mean? When a man grabs a woman's hands, he ain't trying to grab hairy knuckles, and he ain't trying to grab hairy knuckles and all that kind of stuff like that. You know what I mean? So anyway, you know, like, men want a feminine woman. Men don't want a woman that looks like a boulder
Nobody
chasing
gonna lift
Indiana
up your
Jones.
pooper to catch that dick, bro. No.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, I think Corsair, you need to chill, because like you kind of look like that ball that the donkey will be rolling across the grass. You know what I'm saying? So anyway,
I go Mexican. Yeah, I'm going for real men. They know how to build a house. We just heard the example that Jose gave. You can't even count.
See that they want to talk about the man, they want to talk about Wachelle, you know what I'm saying? But if you really look at it, just compare. You know, Wachelle's at peace. You know, Wachelle got her home. You know what I mean? Like, Wachelle has substance. We see Wachelle's home. We see Wachelle's lovely home every week. While Corsair has to go in the back of a barn.
You're spending it with you.
While Corsair has to go in the back of a barn just to get smashed.
That's what married women do.
You know what I mean? I bet you if Corsair camps up right now, we'll see hay and a barn. We won't see that homely look that Wachelle has. You know what I'm saying?
Start begging a little better.
So, you know what I mean? Like,
keep begging.
And I'm not gonna say anything about Sweet Tea, because at least Sweet Tea kept quiet, and I appreciate that, Sweet Tea. You know, at least Sweet Tea has some type of. Wait, why you on mute your mic right now? Don't do that.
Your cheeks are sweating right now. You've been talking too much. You might want to conserve some of that energy for that next Happy Meal you're gonna get. Slow down, buddy. Slow down. I don't know you. You don't matter. Save that gum flapping for someone who gives a shit. Like the bitch who's gonna shit your mouth.
Do you think this is a good?
Gaslight, mute your mic, okay? Gaslight, hold on. Okay, guys, hold on, guys.
Hey, Corsair, you and your diabetic thighs need to go chill out.
Come on, Ward, that was, oh my God, Ward is okay, it's alright, let's not throw short, okay? Corsair, you see the way it is, you know, now you can't take the heat. Look at the brother is roasting you right now, and you can't take the heat, so stop. No, he's speaking. Let's keep it going, guys, okay? Oh my God, what you cracking?
You can't afford a dentist. Why do I
want to say something back to Walt?
Sweetie, mute your goddamn mic, all right? Shut up. Alex Wolf, go ahead.
He can't afford a dentist.
Shut up. I'm saying something to Walt. While I'm over here doing
mute your mic. It's not your turn to speak. Don't speak.
I'm over here washing clothes.
Stop. Mute your goddamn mic.
Hey, why do you keep muting me?
I won't call you to speak. Mute your mic, okay? I'm going to come to you next, sweetie. Mute your mic, okay?
I didn't say nothing negative. So why are you?
Hold on, sweetie. Hold on, all right? Corsair, you're going to get dropped now. Shut up. Alex, go ahead. I want to keep it going, guys. Sweetie, mute your mic. Come on now, sweetie.
Well, can I just respond back to Walt?
TikTok losers? Is that what you think? There's a shortage of TikTok losers?
Walter, I was just saying, I was just over here washing clothes and just listening. That's it. I'm just a modern old girl doing a traditional girl.
No, you're not a traditional girl. Okay, stop with the lie. You're not.
I said I'm doing a traditional thing, washing clothes.
No, washing clothes is not a traditional thing. It's imbibing in you. You know, Alex Woods, I want to hear what you want to say. Let's keep it going, guys. And everybody's enjoying the conversation so far. Okay. Alex Wolf, go ahead. You can speak on the prompt. I want to go back to Noah. I know Noah wants to bring the heat, but I don't want the heat right now. Alex Wolf, go ahead and speak. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
How
I'm just
you
going
doing?
to keep this short. Fine, I'm doing fine. Just going to keep this short about the reason why strong, independent women are mostly single or divorced is because, unlike Rochelle, that's up there, that's at least knows how to, the saying, work smarter, not harder, and how there's people that would work for them, go to work and earn money for themselves, and ones that would go to work and earn money for both yourself as well as your partner as a team. So that I have nothing but straight respect, especially having two houses and whatnot. Right there shows me that you've planned ahead. So in case if anything does happen, each one of you could go to a separate house, cool your heads, get your priorities, and come back together as a team when the time is right. So nothing but respect and good way of planning ahead. And like I said, if you can work as a team and come together, that's one thing. But if you've got your head so far up your butt or stuck on yourself instead of seeing how anybody else feels or thinks, then there's going to be a slight problem. Either when you're ready for it or not, there's going to be a problem if your head's not in it.
All right, okay, that's a good one right there. So what you're saying is that there's nothing wrong for a woman to go out there and do what she wants to do, as long as she can work as a team with a man and they can build together and grow together, right? That's what you said, and that's an amazing thing. And every team have a head, okay? There's always have to be somebody leading the family. It's not hard, ladies. You can still go get your money and still find. I've seen a woman that have money that is independent, and when I have a conversation with this woman, she told me my man is the best thing that ever happened to me. He's the head of the household. I'm submissive to that man, and we work together. Go check out couples, working together, building together. Go check them out. They are succeeding. They are buying properties. They are building, and they are growing. It's a beautiful thing, ladies. Okay, but when you get into your head sometimes with this feminist BS, and now you can't tell me what to do. Oh, you want to take the man off his pedestal and be disrespectful. That's why a lot of you initiative was about 90%. College educated women initiative was 90%, because you're stuck in your feelings and your emotions, and you always want to destroy the family. Let's keep it going now. Okay, I want to go to oh my god. Noah, you need to speak now. Then I want to come back to Gaslight and Sweetie. Noah, how you doing? You can go ahead, brother. Alex Wolf, that was amazing. Guys, stop the screen and take the likes up. Go ahead, Noah.
I'm just feeling Waishel's energy, that's all I'm feeling where I'm sitting here. Whenever she's on this live, I know we have a matured head here, and I love to listen to her. But, I also love to get back to substance, because it seems like the conversation has been derailed, and nobody's learning anything. It's pretty much back and forth, people going at each other. So for me, this is not what the life should be about, right? We can all disagree, and still we can agree to disagree. Nobody is here to agree forcefully to whatever somebody has to say, right? But we can all listen and learn from each other's experience. But for some reason, some people are just rabble-rousers. They come in, destroy the whole substance, and there's a lot of things people can learn from these conversations, right? So I'm going to go back to substance and just forget about all the back and forth. I was going to state one thing, then I'll just pull off, right? We have to understand that as much as we are talking about all these independent, strong women, we also have to understand there are categories of them as well. They are not all the same. They don't have the same characters. There are also strong, independent women that actually are traditional as well. Okay, these are the kind of women who they were brought up by good parents. They actually was brought up by a very good household. Okay, but for some reason they focus too much on their career to the point where they completely forget about getting married, having kids, and for some reason they get distracted. But then they get to the point where they reach to the height of their career, and now they realize, okay, I could have done this at the same time. Like being, you know what I'm saying, simultaneously trying to get a family and trying to proceed with my career, right? So there's also these other women as well, and by the time they get to that age, they realize it's very hard to find a man that wants to settle down with them, right? And then because you have this other negative, strong, independent women out there that has gotten a lot of men scared, So when they meet these other good women that are also independent and but they're actually traditional, you know what I'm saying? They have it in mind, well, this lady, she got everything going on for herself, she might not even listen to me, so I'm not gonna waste my time. So these men also can make a mistake by not getting to know these women because they could be very good women too. So we have to also make that distinction that there are strong independent women that also are traditional, but they just happen to spend most of their years chasing a career, right? It's not like they are rude. They're not rude to men. They don't treat men bad. They don't have no vendettas against any man. They just keep telling themselves, well, I'm still young. I'm not ready yet to settle down. I'm still young. I'm not ready yet to settle down. But they don't realize time is going, right? So by the time they realize it, they have clocked 40, 45. And as we all know, naturally men are inclined towards younger women. Because I don't know, for some reason we think those young women makes us feel like young again, kind of, when a man reaches a certain age, right? So we have to make that distinction that there are those kind of women as well that are strong, independent, educated, they got everything going on for themselves, but they also have very good character, right? They are traditional. It's just that they were chasing a career. And they keep telling themselves over and over, well, I'm still young, let me keep, I want to be at the top of the corporate ladder. So they kind of put everything at the back bench. But when they get to that point where they have achieved all these things now they realize they go to bed lonely, they sleep with their pillows lonely. Now this kind of women, they're not looking for smirks anymore. Because if they want to get a smirks, they have money. They can just make a phone call, and one of those men, those men that go around, they have male prostitutes as well, just so people know that.
God, flush the toilet. We'd rather hear your shit going down, bro.
When intelligent people are speaking, uneducated people like you should just shut up.
Creepy ass talking about young girls. Nobody wants old.
You're a leech, you're a parasite.
Whose balls make balls make autism, bro? Nobody wants your old balls.
I know it's a freedom. I know it's a democracy, but I have the right to tell you
more interested.
Hey, I don't want to engage you. Respect that.
You're not going to engage me.
I don't want to engage.
You are single because you have no choice.
I'm not single.
Cosette, mute your mic, okay? You mute your mic, you're going to get dropped now. Let him finish, okay? Let him finish. Okay, no, I land the plane, okay? Cosette, you can let him finish, then you can respond if you want to respond. Stop interrupting him, brother.
Right. So what I'm saying is that I'm just trying to bring substance.
Next week? My goodness.
Oh, Lord. I'm just trying to bring substance back into the conversation. So basically,
okay, land the plane. Let him land.
Please. What kind of plane is he on right now? Is this like a spirit plane or what?
Sweetie,
man, your spirit plane, sir. Forget Delta.
Sweetie, you're sweet. Don't be like somebody else. I know you're a sweet lady. Anyway, but what I'm saying is that let me land my plane, okay? Most of these women, some of them actually single, to be honest. They make that choice because when you make choices in life, you have to suffer the consequences, okay? So at the end of the day, I think all these crazy women should go find crazy men, and all the good women should find good men and be with them, so that they have a crazy world and they have the good world. Because the fact is, there's a lot of good women and good men out there that are actually doing good for themselves. They are together, they work, they work towards happiness and making each other happy, like our sister up there, Waishel, is doing with a man. We're happy for you. We know you're at peace with yourself. You go to bed not to an empty pillow like some people who cry into pillows every night because there's no man there. But what I'm saying is that we have to choices, and they can go ahead. It's their right. If they choose not to want to have a man, that's fine. But the only thing I'm saying, they don't speak for other women. Because I know a lot of women that would love to have a man. They would love, these are good women. It's just that they haven't found that man yet, okay? So when some of these women come in here and speak, they need to stop using the word we. Now, there's a lot of women that would actually listen to them.
So what young women are you talking
to
these days?
Gaslight, hold on, you're next, okay, Noah? Gaslight, I'm going to come to you next. Noah, okay, land it, all right? Okay, let's keep it moving. All right?
What I'm saying,
I've got to say this to you, man. Seriously, this is very important.
It's not your turn. Damn, we got 3
Yeah.
Sweetie,
OG,
mute your
I gotta
mic.
say this seriously, yeah, right.
Mute your mic, let him
But
talk,
anyway, let
okay?
me smoke.
Alpha, I'm going to come to
Let
you
me
to
let him
speak, okay? It's one at a time. Guys, stop getting in any feelings or emotion. Alpha, you're going to
Let me
speak
just
next,
land now.
okay? No, I land the plane.
Yeah,
And
let me let
Sweetie,
them
stop
speak. Yeah, no,
interrupting.
that's fine.
Stop interrupting him, okay? Let him finish. That's not good.
I'll just have my plane still cruising. I don't want to land it, but I'll let other people speak. Let them speak, because sometimes, maybe they have something to say. So then.
Okay, all right. Gaslight, go ahead, Gaslight.
Yeah, I mean, I really think, I'll be very quick. I hear echo. Somebody needs to go on mute.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So I like to just say real stuff I need to say real quick and sit down. And for the person that just spoke, I was counting certain things that you said, and you said certain things up to like 5 and 6 times. So please be respectful to people's time. So what I quickly want to say is that I talk to young women these days, and nobody's crying in a pillow. Women are not even interested in getting married anymore. Okay, and please don't take this as an insult to how things happened when you were growing up. Okay, take this as just this is just what the new generation is going to look like. So stop trying so hard to shoehorn the young people, this young generation, into what you consider nuclear family or things of that sort, because that's past. Please let that go, okay? And don't think that it's something odd that people are not trying to get into relationships anymore, because a lot of these young folks grew up and they saw a lot of parents beating each other's head. They saw a lot of infidelity in their family. They saw a lot of divorce in their families, and they don't want any of that growing up. They don't want to be part of that. So they have a stigma against wanting to be married. So that's what a commitment is. It's not that they don't love each other or don't want to enjoy each other. It's just that they don't want to be part of what they grew up in as a child. So don't take it personal, guys. Just let these people live their lives, right? So, and I'm not trying to cause any animosity here.
Okay, Gaslight.
I'm just coming as a person.
Okay, Gaslight. So, with what you said right now, okay, you have some point. Okay, so what do you think is the solution? Because we know we have a lot of women out there that are going through the same stuff and it's keeping them single. We have women, hold on. We have women with 5 kids, with 5 different baby daddies, and so what do you think is the solution? Nobody's forcing anybody. Nobody's rushing the women to do anything. But the women are the ones crying and complaining that they can't find a man. I've been single for 10 years or for 5 years. Where are all the good men gone? Men are not the ones saying that. It is the women. Okay, so what do you think is the solution?
Personally, I don't see any young people out here with 5 baby daddies right now. Maybe you that's in your neighborhood, but I'm talking to more people that's out there with multiple degrees and actually doing something with their lives. They're not wanting those things, and they don't have any kids. All right, so I'm not meeting those people. Maybe you're meeting them in
okay, Gaslight. I've had them on the panel before. I've had women on my panel before. 5 kids, 5 different baby daddies. I've had 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies. I speak with these women every day, and Michelle is going to vouch for me on that. I will speak with a lot of these women behind the scene because I do this professionally. I speak with a lot of these women having the same issues. Okay, so if you live in the state and you're trying to tell me that you haven't seen women having 2 kids, 2 different baby daddy, come on now, Gaslight. You know what I'm talking about, okay? Don't try to shift the goalposts. And I'm asking you, I'm asking you a question, most of these women that was raised in a single mother household that are having these issues, growing up without a father figure, nobody raised them, no structure. So what do you think is the solution? Okay, do these women stay single, and when they get to their late 40s and 50s, and now they are crying themselves to sleep every night? So what do you think is the solution, since you have something to say?
Sir, you can keep saying that people are crying themselves to sleep until you turn blue in the face. That's not happening, okay? And let's talk about the baby daddies, right? What responsibility do they have in this situation? That is the solution. Men need to step up and be more responsible. Okay, if you sleep with someone and they have a baby by you, you don't just go walk away, right? But they have compassion in their heart. That baby grew inside of them. They're going to take care of that.
Okay, Gaslight, I listened. Okay, the problem about what you say, you have a point. Okay, hold on. Because said, mute your mic. Let's have a conversation, man to man. Don't interrupt. You're going to get dropped.
Is going to walk away.
Hold on. Cosette, do not interrupt, okay?
Ashy ass will walk away.
Hold on. This is the problem. This is an emotional man right here. Gaslight, you have a time so we can have a great conversation. Yes, we have a lot of Pookies and Ray Ray getting these women pregnant, you know, having babies out of wedlock. But at the end of the day, we tell women all the time to protect themselves. Stop sleeping with these guys. Stop sleeping with your boyfriend. Stop having babies for your boyfriend. You know, we tell them keep your legs closed. We're trying to protect the women out there, but a lot of these women do not want to listen. They keep going around sleeping with all these bad boys, and now they're having babies out of wedlock, and they're coming online to cry. Yes, we have a lot of crazy ass men out there, and that's a fact. So we are holding the men accountable and holding the women accountable also. Women, learn to keep your goddamn legs closed and protect yourself.
And he's flying.
Sweetie, mute your mic. Okay, Gaslight, go ahead.
When are me and you going to? When is me and you going to get together, and all the other men to get together and grab these boys by their freaking neck and put some responsibility in their bodies instead of you going and browbeating on women. Let the women take care of the women. Let the men take care of the men. You leave the women alone because that's a woman's issue to take care of the women. Why don't we go get these men over here and kick them in their asses and make them?
So how many men have you really talked to? How many men? I think these men are probably going to beat the shit out of you because you don't go out there to talk to these men. All you do is come online and talk all this BS. Hold on.
I do.
Hold on. Are you trying to say that, sweetie? Mute your mic. You're going to get dropped. Okay. We're having a conversation man to man. Let the men talk. Don't interrupt. I'm going to come to you guys, okay? He has a point, and we're trying to solve the issue. Mute your mic, because he's saying the things that you want to hear. You know, you like what he's saying, right? But at the end of the day, there's a lot of cigarette factory out there, companies selling cigarettes for everybody. You know, and there's a scripture on that. You know, smokers die young. Okay, how come the cigarette factories are not getting shut down, or the alcohol factories are not getting shut down? Okay, but people still buy this stuff. Okay, they still smoke the cigarette, and they know they're probably gonna have a cancer or probably die young. But at the end of the day, the women need to protect themselves. These are grown-ass women, for Christ's sake, in their 20s and in their 30s.
Why can't I type? Leave the women alone, bro. Leave the women alone.
Okay, do you have a daughter?
So soft trying to fuss at a woman.
Nobody's forcing anything on anybody. The problem.
You're so damn soft trying to control a woman.
Hold on, nobody's controlling anybody. Do you have a daughter?
I got 2 sons.
Okay, you got 2 sons. Okay, that's amazing. You have a daughter?
Yes. I got a lot of nieces, and I talk to them all the time.
Beautiful. That's what we're talking about, okay? You talk to them all the time. Why are you talking to them all the time? Why did you just let them do what they want to do? Hold on. Why are you talking to your nieces and your daughters?
I'm talking because I.
Okay, this is what I'm saying, guys. Okay, hold on. If you keep doing that, you're gonna get muted. All right, and I'm gonna unmute you guys. Okay, this is the situation, guys. Okay, we talk to the boys and we talk to the women also. You can't keep saying just talk to the boys alone. There's a lot of boys that was being raised by a single mother household, no father figure, no man taught them how to be a man. You know, nobody taught them don't have babies out of wedlock. These are the Pookies and the Rary. 15% of black men, 16% of the black men are the one getting these women pregnant. There's a lot of good black men out there, but these women put them in the friend zone. Okay, hold both people accountable. That's what we're saying. Let's keep it going.
Let me tell you what's happening.
All right.
Let me tell you what's happening. You're scared of Pookie and Ray Ray because they'll drop you on your ass. You want to go fuss at women because you know you got the advantage.
Okay, this guy, you're not a father. I don't think you're a father. God damn it, this guy's cracking me up. Okay, let's keep it going, guys. I think I'm just wasting my time with this dude. It's crazy. Jose, what do you want to say, Jose?
All right, listen.
Pookie and Ray Ray will drop you on your ass.
Bro, I'm not gonna interrupt you, and I'm not gonna raise my voice or anything. But so let me say this really quick.
Okay, I want to go to Alpha next. Jose, say what you want to say.
There is this thing where we can talk to men, but it will take.
When do I get to speak?
Shut
Come after me, come on.
Just tell us. Tú estás aquí hablando pendeja y qué.
No
Yo no
es
puedo hablar.
cierto. Oh my God, eso no es cierto. Estás bien loca, deja hablar.
If you don't want,
okay, listen.
you don't want to hear this.
Back to what I was saying. We can talk to women and we can talk to men, but we put our energy in talking to women. We can only get.
Who be that?
We can only have 3 women to listen
You
to
know,
us.
just
That would be 3 babies that are not
going
now. But
they talk to they are interrupting the show since they disturb the
it will
show
only
since.
take them 2. I mean, 8 out of 10. It will only take them 2 to go around and
I'm on live like this,
and get a bunch of women pregnant, because one man can get a bunch of women pregnant.
They are interrupting the show, so don't drop the
It's easier for this
they talk. They don't allow people to talk.
issue to be what's the word? Not as big if we talk to the woman more than we talk to the men, because it will only take one man to impregnate 10 women. But if we can talk to, if 3 women can listen to us,
people are shouting for me to drop them. They interrupt. Somebody's talking. They won't let me talk. They interrupt.
Men can impregnate a bunch of women, but women can only get pregnant once a year. So I think that's why we can put our energy to talking to women rather than wasting our time talking to men.
Okay, exactly. Okay, let me go. All right, that's a good point. Okay, let's get going.
That's dangerous.
Gaslight, mute your mic. Hold on, I'm going to come to you next. Hold on. Okay, I want to hear from the other men on the platform. Okay, I'm going to come to you. You're going to speak, and Alpha, go ahead.
Are you ready for this?
Go ahead, Alpha.
Jesus. Yeah. Gaslight. I have to say this to you. Yeah, right. You see the deadbeat dads, yeah, right? They're the exception. They're not the rule. There's so many men out there fighting for their children. But yeah, these deadbeat moms.
You will just wake up now. You don't know what to say. It doesn't let you
pawns, yeah, right. Taking them to the family courts to drain the man's blood. The courts decide if the man can see the children or not. The majority of the time, they say no. Yeah, so that means the men literally can't see their kids, have to pay child support, and also if they don't, they will get locked in prison. And also there will be times where the woman will say he needs to pay more child support. That means he has to break his back going to work to make more child support for a harlot, yeah, right, who wants to do get her nails done, get a weave, get a BBL, buy a new car, doesn't care about the kids, wants to go on girls' holidays out.
Hey, shut up, man. Who is this guy? Shut up. Shut up.
I'm talking.
Stop crying.
I'm talking.
Stop crying.
I'm talking to you. Can you see what I'm talking about? This is a feminist guard dog right now.
Big ass baby, stop crying.
So I'm gonna carry on anyway, yeah, right. So basically, you are defending women have been indoctrinated by feminism. When women decide to use their kids as pawns, yeah, right. These are the women you're defending, and like I said, basically, yeah, right, I'm gonna say it again, yeah, right, because of Doma research, the whole deadbeat dad thing, yeah, right, it's an exception, but the exception does not make the rule. The rule, basically, the big picture is men are fighting for their kids every day. I know men who fought for their kids for at least about 5-6 years with certain court hearings have been cancelled. You know why? Because the judge decided to go on holiday while the man had to still suffer, right, try and pay money to see his kids and couldn't do it. So the mom's like, you know what? I'm gonna stop you from seeing your kids. You're gonna have to fight to see kids. Why the hell should a man have to go to court
Sweetie will just
to
come
see
up for
his
life.
children?
He
Why
will
should a
just
man have to fight for his kids? You tell us that.
Anthony was
Please
angry.
tell us that.
Say,
Did
make
you
I
have
talk
to
to
fight
them.
to see your kids? Because I'm telling you,
I don't give them
you
chances
really
now.
want
They
to
won't
know the
overtalk again. It's
situation.
one at a time.
So what? So are you
You
saying?
asked me did I fight for
Yeah,
my
I'm asking
kids?
you. Let me know. I want to ask
Okay,
you a
Anthony,
question
you have to
here,
land it now. Ask the question, land it, then we can keep it moving, guys.
I'm gonna land it right here. I'm gonna land it. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I'm put like this to you guys. Like, yeah. Trust me. If you had a deadbeat mum who decided to use her kids as a pawn, yeah, right. You would not want to go through that 5-6 year system.
I would not start a family. I would not start a family with someone who's not committed to raising.
Have you heard of baby traps?
I would not start a family with someone
heard of baby traps?
that's not committed.
Okay. All right, and Anthony, hold on.
No,
okay,
I've
let's
heard
keep
of
it
baby
moving.
traps.
I've landed it, OD.
All right.
So you can't even answer my questions.
And I only a fool can get caught in a baby trap. So consider yourself a fool.
Okay, Gaslight, what is your point?
It takes more time to start a family and it takes time to know somebody, right? You knocking boots and you barely know her name. So yeah, that's you being a fool falling into a baby trap. That's your fault. So why you gonna throw all the blame on her? You wanted to get your rocks off and you went in real quick. If you getting caught in the trap, you're the dummy. Not the trap. The trap's not the dummy. The person going into the trap is the dummy. Right?
Okay, Gaslight, hold on. I need to know. Hold on. I need to know your point. I'm going to come back to you because we need to know where you stand in this conversation. All right, and I'm going to give you the floor to speak. And I want to know where you stand. I want to go to Spectre. Walt, go ahead, say what you want to say. I want to go to Tony, and let's just have a great conversation. All right, Gaslight, hold on. Walt, go ahead, say what you want to say, Walt. Then I want to go to Inspector and Tony and Fresh.
All right, yeah. Why are strong, independent women mostly single or divorced? It's because their husband is not an actual man. Their husband is the entities that's out there. She's weak because her husband, or the plantation she's on, is the media, the alphabet crew, Sims That Lie, and everything. Women always want to believe a good story. They always want to believe people that gas them up, like Gaslight. I kind of want to ask Gaslight, is he a T? Because the way he's talking is like not real manly. Because
ask me now. Ask me now. Ask me now. Ask me what?
I'm just gonna keep wondering.
What
I'm just
you
gonna
ask
keep
me?
wondering if you're a T, because there's certain things a man goes through that men understand, and obviously you don't understand what men actually go through. So I'm like, he must be a T. He must be alternative lifestyle. He must be something. You know what I'm saying?
You want to talk to my woman about me?
Well, I mean, I know your woman. You're
want to talk to her about that she has no work in the world?
Nah, your woman's too busy playing with your box right now. So
do you want to talk to my kids?
Your box. You know what I'm saying?
Do you want to talk to my family? Do you want to talk to my family? I'll let them speak for me. I will let them speak for me.
Your woman could continue to play with your box. Let me finish talking, okay?
Okay.
Like
All right.
That's why they're mostly single or divorced, because they don't have a good prerogative. And I'm gonna land it with this, because you had Gaslight up here saying that, but then he contradicted himself by saying the dummy is the person that falls for the trap, right? So if OD, Alpha, and myself, if we get 9 out of 10 men to cooperate, I've said this before on the show, if we get 9 out of 10 men to cooperate and do what they need to do, and you got that one man that doesn't do what it needs to do, guess what? A woman with poor prerogative is going to still get pregnant by that one man, because that's her prerogative. We can't do anything.
We just cut the numbers by 90%.
No, we can't do anything.
We just cut the numbers by 90%.
So
we just cut the numbers by 90%.
You just contradicted yourself.
That's like really sure. Let me listen to the brother, please. Okay, your voice is going to sorry,
well, we already know he's alternative lifestyle. His wife is playing with his box right now. But like we already know, he contradicted himself. Because if you want to say that the dummy is the one that falls in the trap and the trap is not the dummy, we can get 9 out of 10 men to be upstanding, take care of their families. But if a woman chooses to sleep with that one man, which the stats are out there, modern women are getting pregnant by the same man. That's why you have Future having babies by multiple women. That's why you have all these other guys having babies by multiple women. Guess what? Like Russell Wilson barely is having his baby, right? Russell Wilson is barely having a baby by Sierra. These women are so low IQ that they're using men as the 401k program to their 304 behavior. And if they don't get saved by a simp, then they'll be single and divorced. Then I landed right there. Stop being a hypocrite, Gaslight.
Okay. So to your scenario, if we can get 9 out of 10 people to act right, we just shut things down 90%. And now this is not such a glaring problem. Of course, this is not a perfect world, sir. You're not going to get 100% of anything. But 90% of something?
Can allow anybody else on this panel to speak? You're being very disrespectful.
Absolutely amazing.
I've been up on this panel.
Gaslight, hold on, okay? One at a time. Hold on, one at a time. Gaslight, okay? You can't respond to. Hold on, Gaslight. You can't respond to everything. I'm going to come back to you to speak. If everybody keep talking, people are not going to speak on the panel. I really want to come back to you, and I want to hear your point of view, Gaslight. But you need to calm. You're a man, for Christ's sake. You don't stop acting like most of these women that always come up here. Hold on. You're going to speak.
I apologize for that, but he was asking me a question. I apologize.
Hold on. I'm going to come back to you.
Let me just state that. That I apologize. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to state that I apologize. Okay.
It's all right.
Don't treat me like that.
Thank you, Gaslight. Would you mind muting, please?
Hold on,
Gaslight.
Gaslight.
He was posing a question to me.
Okay, hold on.
No,
you're going to respond.
It was to the whole panel, but...
Hold on, Gaslight. You're going to respond one at a time. Let's just keep it cool. When I come to you next, you're going to respond and we can keep it going, guys, all right? And Tony, Inspector, I think you guys are going to go next. I'm Fresh. Inspector, you can go ahead, Tony.
Okay, I'll make it quick, OD. I won't take too much time, but... first of all, I just want to say hello, OD, and happy Tuesday to you and the panel.
You're welcome.
And I think this, thank you. I think this is a good time just to take a deep breath and recognize that you're on social media. Everybody is going to agree to disagree. We all have our own morals and values, and it's important just to try to respect OD's panel. When somebody is speaking, give them the opportunity to finish what they're saying, and then you'll have the option to rebuttal. The great thing about OD is he gives everybody a voice, even if you don't agree with him. So we're here to hear you out, Gaslight. But let's give everybody the opportunity to also chime in. Now, as far as the topic is concerned, why are strong, independent women mostly single or divorced? As we all know on this panel, women are not a monolith, right? But there are some women And I believe these are the women that OD is talking about. Women who prioritize their education and their career over their families. This becomes problematic because when you become a mother and you have children, when you become a wife and you have a husband, nothing besides the Lord, the Most Highest, should come before that. And so you have to make choices as a woman. And if you're not willing to make selfless choices, you are going to make selfish choices. And if you decide to make those selfish choices, it's pretty much downhill from there, right? And so now what we're seeing is women at an alarming rate become single. And I'm only speaking from an anecdotal experience, but from some of the older women that I've had the pleasure of speaking to, they're really amazing women, right? They've had amazing careers, and it's not necessarily that they regret much in their life, but the one thing that they do regret is not building a family and legacy. So I'm here today for the women that, are maybe on the fence about having married. If you find a man, right, a man who is a leader, a man who is a protector, a man who is a provider, there should be nothing holding you back, right? Because that will only make him a great husband, but that'll make him an even more amazing father to your children. And I think that gives you purpose as a human being, right? Is having children and the lessons that come along with learning what it is to be a mother and a wife. And so I would hate for any woman to miss out on that, which is why I agree so heavily with OD on the fact that we do need to encourage more people to get married, and we do need to encourage more people to have children. And if that's not in the books for you, then that's perfectly fine as well, because once again, not every woman was meant to be a mother and not every woman was meant to be a wife. But that doesn't mean you have to be a selfish person. And what we're seeing because of radical feminism today is that a lot of women have just become consumed and become very, very selfish, and it's a sad thing. So I'll land there, OD. And if we could tap the screen and get those likes up, we have 26 people in the room. Don't forget to shoot your host a follow and check out his YouTube channel in the bio. Thank you.
Exactly, that was amazing. We are currently streaming on YouTube right now. I didn't gift you, it's quite unfortunate that these feminists are coming here to get gifts.
You did. Yeah,
look at Gaslight. Gaslight is always having 200 gifts. Okay, guys, we're streaming on YouTube currently as we speak, and we're also streaming on Twitch, and we're still going on all social media platforms, and a lot of people are still listening to what we're talking about. So it's all about spreading the news, the message, all around all social media. That's what we're doing. Okay, Cosette, mute your mic.
Can you tell your boss?
Oh my God, Cosette. Okay, okay.
Tell your boss to stop muting me.
Oh, all right. Okay, all right.
You invited me because they're boring.
Oh my God.
It's echoing, Papa.
Oh.
It's too...
Tony, go ahead, Tony. Tony, you haven't spoken for long. This is why you're getting. Cosette, mute your goddamn mic. Jesus Christ. Tony, go ahead.
Dumbass is echoing. OD. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, why are strong, independent women mostly single or divorced? Because they don't bring anything to the marriage. They bring manhood to the marriage. They're strong, they're independent, and they make a lot of money. And all of that is what a man brings to the marriage. So they basically bring nothing to the marriage. It's similar to if a man bought femininity, dependence, and he was weak. He would be bringing nothing to the marriage, because that's what a woman should bring to the marriage. The problem is that they're trying to be a man, and there's already a man there. So there's no woman there in the marriage. So they bring nothing to the marriage. They bring nothing to the man, and really nothing to the children, other than a biological ability which God gave them. There's a lady earlier that talked about men don't want to get with strong and independent women because of all the money that they make, and women leave because they don't want to lose their money. Men get married and they spend money, and when they get divorced, they have to give up things. So if you're a strong, independent woman, you got all this provider money, and you get a divorce, well, you need to give it up just like the man does. You know, you can't just expect the benefits of manhood without the burdens. If you're going to act like a man, you got to accept the benefits and the burdens. You know, I laugh at this nonsense of the strong, independent woman that this monster that feminism has created, and it's really a false monster. You know, I don't know how many folks have been in the military, but just take police officers, for example, just as an example. I mean, men don't need women to be soldiers. Men don't need women to be police officers. My point with that is that those jobs are protector jobs, and men were doing those jobs fine. Men don't need women to protect families. Men need wives. If suddenly men didn't sign up to be cops, they didn't sign up to be police officers, if all men decided they're just going to sit down and not be police officers, there'd be a draft, just like a military draft. Because male protection is needed. Society demands that men protect and provide. Society doesn't demand that of a woman. So a woman coming in with all this money is meaningless. A woman sitting in a protector's position in the military, in the police department, as the husband of the house, it's meaningless. Be a wife. That's what people need. That's what the children need. That's what the man needs. I'm going to land there.
Okay, that's a good one, brother. That was amazing. Be a wife and a mother. And also, guys, okay, we are not against you going out there if you want to work less hour.
Mute me from the chat.
Okay, all right, we will do that. Okay, men are not stopping you.
Okay,
Cosette.
only unmute her if you can keep her in check, because she's being very disrespectful in the comments. She comes up here and she attacks the person and not the argument. She has no common sense, and
you're basic.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go to Gaslight now. Okay, mute your mic, Cosette. Okay. So mute your mic. We're gonna come to you, okay?
You know how other.
Oh, okay, Alpha. What do you want to say?
With this ugly bitch.
Oh my God.
Because you keep bringing me up.
Yeah.
No, the mods are bringing everybody up. Right. Alpha, hold on. I want to go to Gaslight. Say what you want to say. Keep it short, all right?
No, because I wanted to say, yeah, right. If you could download, yeah, right. You know like how you can control everyone's mic. And you can mute everyone's mic and they can't unmute it. You're the only one who can unmute it. You should download that, you know.
Okay, I was gonna.
You could control everyone's mic.
Exactly. I think I really need that so bad. All right,
yeah,
I'm gonna
so,
work.
so get that. You should get that.
Okay, I'm gonna work on that really soon. Right now, you can send me. I will do that right after the live. I think that will be great. I will. Oh my God, I loved Anthony. That was amazing. Okay, now let's hear what Gaslight have to say. Okay, no, hold on, Gaslight. Fresh, go ahead, Fresh.
Yeah, thank you so much, Odie. I'm just here to take the garbage out, actually, because I've been listening for a while, but let me get the toxic part of the garbage out of the way. Hey, Magic, yo, what's up, family? It's Anderson, Alpha, and the whole family unit. Why are strong, independent women mostly single and divorced? As my brother said a while ago, when you say strong, it's that heavy voice that some of these females have. You know what I mean? And this masculinity, they build like a man, talk like a man, sound like a man. So, they're gonna be single because men don't really want all of that masculinity. A real man does not want those masculinity. Those masculine features are red lights. Men need to stop and take a detour. When you find these females who have become masculized, they become so masculine. And I heard my brother said something about, females and how we need to have compassion or something of that sort. I couldn't make out all of that, but when a man does not know his masculinity and he's more feminine than masculine, it's a mix. It's a mixed signal, Because you can be married and have all of the trappings, but you're living a fairy tale. Because you're pussy whipped, you know what I mean? And you've been whipped by the pussy so much where you can't even make a masculine decision. You know, and men have been compromising their masculinity for quite a while, and that's why females are taking advantage of it. Because females can smell weakness. They come like shark. When you drop a little blood in the water, they smell that weakness, and they use the financial check to have you, and then they pussy whip you. You know, and you be having all these emotional imbalance. Like when you hear a man that cannot be logically screaming at the top of his voice, he's I hate an apologetic man. Because it show the simps in you. It show you that you're a little kiss ass. You know what I mean? Because you can't stand on your word and be a man. You gotta always be compromising. So females think that all men are the same. That we just wanna. Any man you see that is compromising his masculinity is actually taking advantage of a female. Because he's simping down his whole masculinity to make that woman feel emotionally comfortable. And when you fool females like that, they become toxic. Because the next man that get that woman, oh God, Jesus Christ, he's got so much toxic to dump. But that's what we hear on the platform. Get rid of the toxicity, you know, the drama, and the bad influence. Oh yeah, I had to come and empty the garbage over here tonight, so I'm gonna land it right there. I hope I take out some of the toxicity out of it. I'm gonna land right there.
All right, Fresh, that was amazing. Okay, I appreciate you, brother. And guys, let's keep it going. Fresh, that's a good one. Let's keep tapping the screen and taking the likes up, okay? And you can go and follow me on YouTube. The link is on the page. We're streaming on YouTube right now, as on TikTok. And we're also streaming on Twitch. Okay, we're still going to go on other platforms really soon. Okay, Gaslight, go ahead. Now, I want to hear what Gaslight has to say. I think you're the only man that disagree with what we're talking about. So let's just keep it cool and at least get your point of view, Gaslight. Go ahead.
Hey, how are you guys? Yeah, so regardless how much you guys, repeat after yourselves and say the same thing over and over again, this world outside of the door is not going to change for you, okay? No matter how long, no matter how many times you say this is what a woman wants and this is what a man wants, at the end of the day, you got to go outside and seize what you feel that you can get, right? So nobody's going to change for you. Have they changed yet for you? No, they haven't. And guess what? They won. And guess what? Those sisters are going getting bachelor's, master's, doctorate degrees, getting all type of certifications, living their best life while you still sitting here. Hey, they want masculinity. All of this crazy talk that you guys are doing. Yeah, you making yourself feel good, but this world has left you, okay? And if you think those women are gonna come back to you, think again, okay? Go ahead and get your passport and go somewhere else if you really want to get that type of woman, because I don't think that you're gonna get that in America anymore. So go ahead, passport bros, do your thing, get on the plane, and have a nice flight.
Okay, Gaslight, I have something to say to you. And with the way you're talking now, I see that you're not a leader. You don't even want to protect the women. You want the women to go out there and do whatever they want to do, and that's a problem. And this is why we are having chaos in the society today.
Could I stop you real quick?
Okay, hold on. I'll let you go. Let me just say what I want to say. You're gonna respond.
No, this is what let me tell you something that I hate, just real quick. I hate when you do
no,
the analysis.
you don't overtalk me, okay? I'll let you speak. Let me just land, then you can respond, all right? Then you can respond. Don't hold on. I want to go to Million. Hold on.
Let me tell you what something.
You're going to you're going to speak.
Please, let's be fair.
We are going to be fair. Hold on. This is the problem, guys. You see?
All I gotta say is don't analyze me.
All right, mute your mic, okay? This is the problem, guys, okay? When a man speaks this way, this is why society is destroying, okay? And we are holding hold on. We are holding both men and women accountable. If the black men are leaving. If the black men are not marrying the black women anymore, who do you think is going to marry the black women? Okay, the birth rate is declining. We have more women today deciding that they don't want to have kids and they don't want to get married. And at the end of the day, that's a beautiful thing. They're probably going to go on extinction, okay? Because women with that mindset, we don't even want those women in our society. If you're not giving the men, listen, a man can still start a family in his 40s and in his 50s. Women can't. You know, you need to tell the women the truth. This is reality. That's what we're saying. Men can still decide that they want to start a family in their late 40s and in their early 50s. Men can still get women pregnant all the way to 90. Okay, a lot of men can do that, but women can't. Okay, so no matter how you try to put it around, no matter how they try to do, men are still going to win, and men are supposed to be the protector. We need to protect these women and tell the women the truth. You're not going to come on.
Protected from who?
Hold on, let me finish. All right. Regardless.
Protected from who?
As a man, you need to protect the women, protect the girl child, protect the women out there.
They're from who?
Hold on, from everything, from the world, from the system, from bad men, and okay, and society in general. Okay, and I want to go to Melon. Okay, you keep interrupting me, and I keep losing my train of thought. I don't like it. Okay, I'm going to drop you, Gaslight, but I don't want to feel like I'm dropping you because I don't know, because I don't want to have a conversation with you. Keep it cool, so we can have a conversation. Nobody's scared about what you want to say. We're going to have a conversation like grown-ass men, and stop interrupting. Melon, go ahead. I think I lost my train of thought right now. Melon B, now you can speak.
What's going on, OD? What's happening with you, man?
My brother, you're
Peace and
welcome.
blessings to you,
You're
bro.
welcome, brother.
Yeah, I'm glad you dropped Steve Harvey earlier, coming up here with that BS. Anyway, shouts out to everybody on the panel. Okay, let's get some ground rules popping. All right, number one, if you come up here with an opinion, just expect somebody to have an opinion as well too. Okay. Number two, this is the internet. Only 10% of the stuff that's being said on the internet can even be trusted. So, you know, all this, you know, like, we gotta have some self-control, fam. Like, this is TikTok. This ain't the end of the world. We just having a discussion about these single women. It's TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, to the topic, see, I think we're being too polite when we say stuff to people. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why TikTok got say and blah blah blah. And the reality is, we just being too polite, man. The reality is this: we laugh at these women who talk this trash. We just do, and they have their place in society. Y'all just do. The single, independent. I'm independent, and I don't need a man, and I got my own back. We laugh at you, and you do have your place in society. You fill up all the bars and all the club nights. You know, you keep that ecosystem going with your independence. You know, you got out there, you got your degree, you got your bachelor's and your master's, and you don't need a man. Yes, you do. You think society is dumb enough to believe that you don't need a man? And guess who the ones that's saying that keep saying I'm independent and I'm strong? Those are normally the ones that's on wicked welfare. The government became their boyfriend. So do us all a favor with this, I'm independent, I don't need a man. Like, that ain't what life is. That ain't what our roles are in society. As a man, I know I was born to do certain things, and there's certain things that I cannot do. I can put forth life, but I can't bring forth life. Meaning have a baby. I'm supposed to protect my wife. I'm supposed to protect my children with my life. I'm supposed to get out here and work from the sweat of my brow and almost break my back and come home sweaty, dirty, and stinky from raising my children and providing the household for the woman that I love and I adore. And whatever she asks me for, or whatever she needs or what, I'm supposed to provide that. There's certain things that I know that men are supposed to do. But for some reason, these females are out here just bucking against the system. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing. Well, fine. Be in your 40s talking about you celibate and you single and you independent. We laugh at you. You're funny. You just are. You are hilarious to men like us. Real talk. No self-control. No type of decorum. None of that stuff. I'm tired of us not pulling. We be pulling these punches with these people. We talk about deadbeat dads. We talk about guys who are on child support with multiple baby mothers. We talk about men are simps and men are this. Apologetic men, and you apologize. You are no less than a man if you apologize to your wife. That has nothing to do with your masculinity, sir. I disagree with that. I've been married for 10 years. You telling me if I tell my wife I'm sorry, I'm less than a man? You kick rocks with that notion. That has nothing to do with my manhood. Maybe I made a mistake and I need to apologize for it and atone for that mistake and not make the same mistake again. It's okay to say sorry, to show that respect and show that you actually care about your decision making. That's what I'm talking about, man. Out here on these panels, we need to. That's the punk move. Be real with these women, ladies. If you want to go off and get your bag and go to school and don't start a family and don't have no kids and they trying to get married, cool, go do that. But don't be sitting up here in your late 30s and 40s talking about you independent, don't need a man. We don't want you. We good. You talk too much. You're too narcissistic. Y'all here too toxic, talking about what a man, this and man. We good. We straight. Trust me. We good. You know what I'm saying? But if you do want a husband, you do want a family, that's cool. But make it clear to your husband, like, hey, babe, I know we're getting married. I know we starting a family, but I'd like to go to school from home. I'd like to eventually go to school, a university, something. You got to support that. You're going to have to support that. So compromise with me, bro. I guarantee you 8 times out of 10, a man will do that with you. Real talk. All this single and independent crap. Go ahead, OD. And oh yeah, by the way, if you can't control yourself, just drop. Just drop. No man want to feel disrespected. I get it. No man want to be analyzed, so to speak. But if I'm talking, I'm gonna get my point across. If you don't agree with my points, you don't have to. We all men, we all women. A lot of people gonna say Melion kick rocks. I don't care, but I'm not gonna disrespect you by trying to be some type of TikTok villain up here, whatever the case may be. We all got points of view and opinions. But ladies, get your crap together. If you over 40, still screaming I'm independent and all this bull, man, we laughing at you. You are the running joke. You just are. Real talk. Ain't nobody trying to come holler at you, fam, and marry you and wipe you up with all that mouth and all that disrespect and all that narcissism calling us toxic. Hell no. We might eat on your back a little bit, but that's it. That 40s. You don't need a degree to skin on your back while you're 40. Real talk. And I know I was a little vulgar, OD. I apologize. But all day I've been listening. I haven't been on TikTok all day on no panel. It's my first time being on a live panel today. And every single one of these panels I go to is like these men pandering to these women talking about, what ladies, no, tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. You got some decisions to make. Just like us men got decisions to make. If you decide to get the bag and say F men and be a feminist and all these things, well, deal with the consequences of your choices. If you're in your late to mid 40s and 50s and you alone and single and by yourself and all you're doing is getting skeeted on and nobody want to give you no ring, that's the life you chose, fam. Just like these deadbeat dads out here who don't take care of their kids and their wives. Don't get mad at me when child support lock your dumb ass up because you decide to have 2-3 baby mamas and you can't pay for it. That's your choice, fam. Don't come running to us for no sympathy, bro. You could have made some better decisions. Absolutely. I got nothing for you.
Absolutely.
That's where I'm at with it. OD, you got it, brother. Now, please. Matter of fact, no, I ain't sorry for my attitude. I will calm down when my mic get muted, but I ain't sorry for it.
My brother, say it the way it is, okay? That's a lot of truth right there, and I appreciate you. We need to tell the women the truth and tell this weak men the truth also, okay? That's what we're doing. And we're not trying to put anybody down. We're just trying to have a great conversation. Melon, that was great. And that was amazing. Guys, let's tap the screen and take the likes up. We're currently streaming on YouTube and Twitch as we speak right now. There's a lot of people listening to us right now. So let's keep going. I want to hear what Ashley B has to say. Gaslight, I'm going to come back to you. Gaslight, sometimes when I want to come back to you, okay, let me know see what I have to say. Okay, Ashley, how you doing, Ashley Banks? You're welcome. I want to hear what you want to say. You can speak.
I don't know. I don't hear women complaining. I think they're more liberated in their speech. I think y'all don't believe them, though, for some reason. when they say that they're cool on being independent and, you know, that life is good for them. So I don't know why you're so committed to thinking life is so miserable for people. But, I mean, if that's what helps people sleep at night, let us be a vessel for you. But, I mean, you said you weren't talking down on people, but that's pretty much all I heard is, like, all this extra judgment on other people's quality of life and what they decide to do for themselves. But as far as the topic, why are strong, independent women mostly single divorced? Because that's what the fuck they want to do. Nobody, I've never seen a bunk bed coffin. Never. You going to get up out of here by yourself anyway. I never seen a bunk bed coffin a day in my life. So, I mean, let everybody live their journey out. Nobody knows if we come back, you only get one time to live. So some people want to be explorative and have different experiences, and that's what they want to do. I support it. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not my livelihood, but I'm not going to look down on somebody for what they got going on or how long they waited to settle down and how many kids they decided to have. And I just don't have the energy to sit up here and have like constant talk about other people's quality of life, especially if it's non-relatable. That's their choice. If people want to be in Section 8, if women want to sit around here and be fake rich with baby bed bugs and baby roaches in their household and not caring about nothing but what kind of wig they got on, I wouldn't do that, but that's what some people like to do. So I just don't get the point of all of the negative, you know, when it's not your relation, you can't relate to that, especially for the men, because it's like if you're not pulling these quality of women and you come across quality women, I don't understand why these women are even of any concern to you guys. There's more women than there are men, so you guys should be okay out here finding the one for you. I don't.
Yeah, we are concerned because look at this picture. When they get to this age, and when they say I don't need a man when they're in their early 20s or late 30s, when they get to this age now, they want to go to third world country to look for young boys to be sugar mommy. Hold on, let me finish, okay? Okay, why not just stay single? Why the hell are you going to Africa trying to find? Look at this woman, for example. Okay, I'm not trying to put her down anyway. Most of these women that speak this way, oh, I don't need a man. Oh, it's okay, I can do whatever. So what the hell are you looking for at this age, going to Africa to look for a guy? And it keeps happening all the time, and we're going to talk about this stuff. Look at this one, for example, also. What the hell is she still looking for? Why is she going to Africa to look for this type of men? And a lot of you Western women, oh, I don't need a man. I'm independent. But when you get older, now you're desperate, okay? And this is the problem. And that's why we're having this conversation all the time. If all these women are not going to Africa or trying to look for men at this age in their 60s, so we won't be having this conversation. So that means a lot of these women don't even know what they want. They're just out there on social media spilling all this BS. But when they get older, now they are desperate. Oh, now he's using me for the visa. He just want to use me for the passport. I keep sending money to this man all the time. They are using me. Why the hell didn't you settle down in your prime and build with a man and grow with your husband? Why the hell are you initiating divorce? Okay, this is the problem. So don't come up here and say these women are not really, and they can do whatever they want to do. If you don't get married, you're probably going to get to this age and still looking for a man to fuck the shit out of you. So let's keep it going, guys.
OD, you know what I think is funny is that women like this that are all part of the sisterhood and have absolutely no morals or values, you know, they're the ones who don't care about other women. Of course they don't care. Of course they're not going to preach marriage. Of course they're not going to, you know, lead with modesty. So, I mean, these things are quite prevalent, and I think more women, well-rounded traditional women, need to start speaking up and using their voice, because there's too many of these modern 304s around.
OD, can I just say something real quick, brother? Please?
Okay, go ahead, brother. I want to go to Gaslight.
Okay. I don't necessarily know what her morality is. I'm not gonna speak on that. I don't know the young lady, but I find it funny that.
Oh no! So having half naked pictures up on social media doesn't show you that they have lesser morals. You agree with the fact that women should show their body?
I couldn't see I didn't see nobody's picture. I'm talking about what the.
Okay, because that's what I was speaking to. Yeah. I actually went to her page. Yeah.
Oh no! Yeah, I didn't. I haven't been
to her page. Whose page did you go to?
No. I think she said yours.
She's a fan. Girl, I'm 41. Check me out.
You seem to have a lot of fans on there.
I'm 41, Bookie. and I'm wearing you out.
31 and conducting yourself like a stripper? That's a wild.
Guys.
On my way to the beach. You're miserable, and you probably aging like milk over there. I hate that for you. Go get you a round of Botox and shut the fuck up, bitch. You got me fucked up. But go ahead. Thanks for being a fan, and thank you for.
Yeah, I wanted to say something real fast. Yeah, I got nothing to do with that argument on her page or nothing like that. I wanted to say something about. I think it's funny that you commented about people having an opinion upon these so-called women, but yet you have an opinion about our opinion. See how this circle going on? You know what I'm saying about everybody has a right to an opinion when we have a forum to speak about it. Just because somebody comes up and speak their mind, just like you just did. Like, how you gonna judge us for speaking about it, and yet you don't expect to receive judgment in return about your opinion? That's what I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? If somebody want to call it out, you just call it out. You just say, hey, let these chicks do what they want to do, and let them live how they want to live. And that's if they want to live. They want to live like 304 with roaches in their crib. I don't live like that. But hey, that's what they want to do. You just gave your opinion. I gave mine. What makes you think that your opinion is more valid than mine? I mean, real talk. You know what I'm saying? And I think it need to be called out. I think these women, these so-called independent, I got the bag and I got this and I don't need no man and I'll fight for women's rights and blah blah blah. I think these women do need to be called out because they full of crap. They're trying to poison generations to come with their ideology. You know what I'm saying? They trying to poison women, younger women, saying you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. They want them to be just as miserable as they old asses. And that's just real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, really. So don't get mad at men when you in your 40s and 50s and beyond, single with cats in the crib, and you just angry at men. Well, men did this and men did that. No, sweetie, it's you. It's you. My wife chose me just as much as I chose her. I had to get chose too. So it means I had to be something, do something, and try something in order to get chosen. So trust me, all these women and these TikTok lives are crazy, man. It's thousands upon thousands of these lives. It's crazy. So, yeah, you got it, bro. I'm just saying, you got your opinion. I respect your opinion. I didn't say nothing was wrong with it. I'm just saying, don't come at somebody else for having an opinion when you just stated yours.
I never came for your opinion, but I don't feel like I did. But if that's how you feel,
not specifically my opinion. No, you didn't come at me specifically. I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying you just made a statement of, well, if these women want to do this and these women want to do that, who are we to do this, that, and the third? Well, you up here with the opinion. You have an opinion as well too about what we're doing. So
but in retrospect,
we all got opinions.
Yeah, we definitely do. Like assholes, we all got one.
Yeah, we all got opinions. So
yeah, facts.
All I'm saying is, for the women who listening to OD Live, the ones that's over 40, that's claiming independence, that's claiming I don't need a man and I don't need this and I don't need that, and I'm 40 and I got the bag and blah blah blah. I'm putting y'all on notice. We laugh at y'all and we don't care about none of that y'all talking about.
I don't think they care that you laugh at them either, though. That's all I was saying. I don't think they care. I don't think they do.
I think they do.
I
think they do.
I got a question. I got a question. What are all the over 40 men, single men? What's different about their situation?
Okay, what are you saying?
I'm not asking.
All of the 40 and 50-year-old men that's single out there. What's their situation?
Most of them been married, divorced, widowers, stuff like that.
Are they not lonely just like the woman is lonely?
Basically, 80% of men are invisible to women. Yeah, right. All women want the 6-figure man to 20% of men because women are picky. The reason why they're picky because they're hypergamous. They're seeking for a good male, right? To
actually, I agree with.
have children. Wait there. Just wait there. Yeah, right. Women seek a superior. It's just hardwired in their DNA to seek a superior to get with, so they can create life, yeah, and so that their offspring will be healthy and that they can live a good lifestyle, a good survival lifestyle. That's why 80% of men are invisible to women, and that the majority of women are chasing the same men because they are hardwired to seek a superior. That's the difference.
Okay.
And let me respond to this. Why do women always say, y'all two will get old and then he'll up and leave you for a younger woman? Why? And why do men do leave and get a younger woman? Because the younger women love older men.
Oh.
So that's what you always throw at me a lot. He gonna leave you for somebody younger. Why they always say that?
Exactly, Miss
That's
Anderson.
what you.
I wanna say this to Miss Anderson. You have a point. Gaslight. This is what a lot of 40-year-old guys are doing. You know, this is a 40-year-old man. All right, you know, is a man. This is a 40-year-old guy getting married to a 19-year-old girl. Okay, he's just 39.
You think that's good?
Hold on. Okay.
Do you think that's good?
Hold on. Everybody know this guy, right? When he got married, the internet went crazy. He used to be an old R&B singer and he used to be a movie actor. You know, when he got married to this girl, everybody got mad and the internet, and they asked him, why didn't you marry a woman your age? Why didn't you marry a 40-year-old woman? And he said that a lot of them, you know, most women in my age, in 39, 40s, are baby mamas. Some too much emotional baggage, and the internet went nuts when he said that. This is what a man can do, okay? A 40-year-old guy that got his shit together, in shape, he can get a 20-year-old girl. And if the mother and the father agrees for her to get married in this age, then that is none of your goddamn business, okay? And this is the picture right there. She's young, she's in her prime, and she's beautiful.
I honestly don't see anything wrong with it at all. I mean, if she's happy and he's a man of God and he has a lot to offer, as she does to him, then there's nothing wrong with that union at all. She's in America. She is an adult, and she is of age to make her own decisions for herself.
Absolutely.
With even out her parents' consent.
How in the hell do I get back to Earth?
There's nothing wrong with it, sir, in my opinion.
So, Gaslight, what do you think is wrong with it? Why are you talking this way?
She's a baby. Bring me back to Earth. Oh my God.
There is no way I would allow that over my dead body. I'm sorry, but
Is she old enough to vote in America? Is she old enough to vote in America?
He's gonna die really soon, and then she's gonna be a single mom.
Is she old enough to vote in America at the age of 19?
Why do you keep?
Is she old enough to get a tattoo?
One at a time. Okay, hold on.
To get a tattoo.
Okay, Gaslight. Hold on.
The answer is yes.
Hold on, guys.
I'm saying she's old enough to go to prison, so hey, why can't she get married?
Exactly. You know what these people are trying to push out there? Listen, guys, okay? Okay, this is crazy. Gaslight, mute your goddamn mic one at a time. Hold on, I'm going to come to you, Ashley. You're going to speak, but I don't want you guys to overtalk each other. Hold on, Jamie. Jamie, hold on. Gaslight, mute your mic. Hold on, Jamie, you're going to go next, and Ashley. You know, this is why our great-grandfathers back in the day did it better. A 19-year-old girl, instead of moving from one relationship to another, most girls started dating at 16. They started dating and have like multiple boyfriends and having high body count before they get to 25. A lot of them are doing that stuff. So what is wrong if a 19-year-old girl decides to get married and start a family early? Okay, what is wrong with that? Instead of dating around, having multiple sex with multiple men in our life and increasing her body count, and she decided to get married. And if the mother and the father agree to this stuff, so what is the problem? Okay, I think she did the right thing. She got married to a man that is a provider and a protector. And look at this guy in his 40s, you know, looking young, in shape, and is ready to be a husband. And she's 19, for Christ sake. She's an adult. She can decide to do whatever she wants to do. Okay, but what do you ladies have to say about older women dating younger men? So you guys don't have anything to say about that, but when a man do this stuff, you guys are angry and you're pissed. If I have a daughter and she's 19 and she's 20, she want to get married and she find love in a 39-year-old man, and I vet that man properly, and he come to me and I vet him properly, and I see him fit to be a husband to my daughter, she's gonna get married early because I don't want her to be in the block dating around and having multiple sexual partners at high body count. I think there's nothing wrong with this.
Okay.
Okay, I want to go to Jamie. Mute your mic, Gaslight.
Can I respond?
Hold on, Jamie, go ahead.
Can I get the big screen?
Okay, Miss Anderson, go ahead.
Can I get the big screen?
Can I respond just real quick?
Okay, this is me at 19 getting married. My sister is 18. Look how grown we look. I'm not lying. We're women. That's my husband's brother. Well, no, the guy that he worked with, his son. Okay, they in their 20s. That's my husband's brother. That's my nephew that just unfolded. That's my husband. That's me. I'm 19. 19 years old. She's 19 with me. My sister's 18. And then you'll see my cousin in a minute. And she's about 20. She's 20 years older than me. We are grown, dang on people. Come on now.
How old is the husband?
My husband was 24.
Okay, that's not that bad.
It don't matter.
39 and 19.
And I had a little bun in the oven right there. My little bun.
Can I say something?
Hey, I was already grown. We got married and married 30.
Gaslight, hold on, you're going to speak, guys. Okay,
I land my plane.
Miss Anderson, go ahead. Say what you want to say and land it. I want to go to Gaslight and Jamie.
Yeah, but that's the ages we were. So I mean, we looked at grown. So
it's okay if I say something next. My bad. I'm gonna be quick.
Jamie came up before you. We need to let Jamie go for the mango. You're going to go next. Okay, what do you want to say quickly? You can keep it short.
Yeah, I just want to say that I'm 19 years old. I'm married. I think it's a good thing to get married young. We see this women come up here all the time who are 29, 35, and they're still saying, oh, I'm too young to get married. I'm still living my life. I'm still finding myself. How are you going to be 30 years old still finding yourself? A lot of women don't realize it's okay to find yourself with a man. There's nothing wrong with getting married young. I'm married young. I come from a family of 6 children. All my siblings are married, except for my little brother who is 15 years old. All of us are married, and we're all under the age of 23. That's all I wanted to say.
Absolutely.
Thank you for the gifts.
Absolutely. Guys, let's stop the screen, take the like. So, okay, Jamie, say what you want to say. I want to come to Gaslight and Ashley.
Hey, Mango, I miss you.
Hey, sorry I haven't been up. My husband just got home. It's been busy.
Okay.
Jamie, go ahead, Jamie.
I think we're all missing a point.
Hold on, Gaslight. I'm coming to you next.
Yeah, but so here's the issue, because I am not saying not to get married young. That is something that I have always advocated for. I have a 20-year-old daughter that I am encouraging, like her and this, guy that she's been dating a while. They need to go ahead. I've asked her, I said, so have you guys talked about marriage? I encourage that. I myself got married at 18. What I have a problem with is, she's 20, almost 21. I also have, like, the kid we adopted that's 20 and a 19-year-old. I'm 41, almost 42. If somebody my age goes and talks to one of my kids, I'd say, yeah, you're grown, you have the right to do that, and I've got the right to go to jail right behind it. Because if you are my age, you have no business talking to my kids. They're supposed to find somebody their own age that can support them throughout life. Not somebody that's going to be checking out on life at the same time I am, who's going to steal their youth and then die on them. That's crazy talk.
Exactly. Thank you, Jamie.
I am sorry.
Thank you so much.
I agree with
that.
that.
Doesn't make any sense though, because anybody can unalive at any time. So that whole statement doesn't validate what you said.
They could, but the odds are stacked against them. You're not supposed to stack your odds like that.
So if I marry somebody that's 10 years older than me, that means they're gonna unalive 10 years before me. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that as it is, there's a higher chance of it, and that is not the way that's supposed to go. 10 years or older, I can kind of give it, but my age, my same age as and you want to talk to my kids? Absolutely not.
Okay, hold on.
I want to respond to that. I gotta say something about that. Yeah, right. Now, When I married my wife, she was 21.
What the hell does he
I
get in
was
front of me? I was
31.
trying to speak.
That's 10 years. Keep quiet, man. My wife was 21 years, right?
Are you kidding,
I
Host?
was
Are you
31.
serious?
You're going to
That's a
speak
10-year
gaslight.
difference.
Gaslight you.
No,
Gaslight, you're going to
because
speak
Mago's
next.
Host,
gonna
are you
go.
being fair?
I'm being fair.
Mago's gonna go
I'm coming
right now,
to
but
you.
we have to let Anthony finish.
And
So
Gaslight,
Anthony, go ahead.
I'm
Land
going to
your
come
plane.
to you next, okay? Anthony, keep it short, okay? Gaslight, I want to hear what you want to say.
Yeah.
You told me to come out to Jamie.
Like I said, my wife was 21 years, right? And I was 31 when we got married. That's a 10-year difference. Now we got 7 kids. We're happy. Everybody was happy when we got married. We had a great wedding. Nobody criticized us. All my friends were happy for us. All her friends were happy for us. Relatives went on holiday. We had a great time. Came back and we're still living a normal life.
7
So when
kids,
women
Anthony.
in
7
their
kids?
30s
That's amazing.
Yeah. We look. I told you I got raised by my grandparents. You remember I have 9 siblings. 9. My parents had 10 children. My grandparents had 15 children.
Oh my God.
My cousin right now, she wants to have. My cousin, she's got 8 and she still wants to keep going.
You guys have a good evening, okay?
Gaslight, you're going to go next, okay? I want to hear what you want to say.
Fuck that.
Okay,
Bye.
and if you can't be patient to wait, then you can get the hell out. I was going to come to you to speak, all right? Anthony, go ahead. Say what you want to say. Land it.
Yes, so I'm just saying, right. We can't live in this bubble that society is criticizing older men for wanting to marry younger women in their prime. It's not a crime to do so. I don't know why women who in their 30s are going to full-on attack mode, because when women in their 20s, they don't care. They don't care because they're getting all the attention by men. It's only when they hit their 30s and their 40s, they're going to full-on attack mode and saying men should get with their own age. Why? You've probably had loads of experience with different men. You've got baggage. You're probably a single mother. No man wants to get with a single mom. He doesn't want to raise someone else's kid. He wants to create his own family. He wants to create his own legacy. He wants to be a good father. He wants his wife to be a good potential wife and a good mother to his children. So there is nothing wrong with that. So this whole narrative of women saying a man should get with a woman his own age, allow that. I don't think so. Any man that does that is a simp.
Anthony.
It's not supposed to be like that.
Okay, Anthony.
No, you know this, OD.
Of course I do.
Did nature put us on this planet to do so? No, it didn't. It's just that when reality and nature slaps a woman in her face, she starts to criticize men.
Okay, alright, okay. It was Gaslight was supposed to go next, but this guy was just too emotional and he couldn't just wait. Okay, see guys, Jamie, if that's what you want.
30-year-old single father of 2 kids, I would flip out. Or not.
Okay, Jamie, that is you. If that's not what you want, it's okay, all right?
I mean, I don't know the whole story behind this guy, so if he does have like, there's a lot of factors that go into it, but I'm sure she had a father who was able to vet him, or other, brothers or men in her life who were able to vet this guy before she married him. So you don't necessarily know the exact circumstances.
Okay, Magic.
And it's kind of crazy, it's kind of crazy, OD, because like Jamie, she built with her partner, right? She built with her husband, because those are the terms she uses as partnership. And so if her way of living is okay, right, then a woman who decides to choose a leader, a provider, a protector, somebody who's going to be able to take care of her in ways that she wants to be taken care of. I mean, we're talking about high valued men who have like substantial incomes and stuff. There's also nothing wrong with that either, if she's a good traditional woman, in my opinion. So I mean, everybody can't always live a similar life to you, Jamie, is all that I'm saying.
Okay, if you don't accept this, that is fine. You can do it in your household. If you don't want it to happen to you, it's okay. There's a lot of family out there like, okay, what is the consent age in the USA for marriage? I want to know what's the consent.
OD.
What, Melon? What do you want to say, Melon?
OD. I need to just put this out there. Like I said, at the age of pulling pump.
I think you're getting this. Go ahead.
Your service is messing up. Million.
You're
cutting in and out.
Consistent.
Oh my bad. You hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah, that's better.
All right, I get it. This is Marcus Houston. He's famous. He got some red stacked up. He just ain't been in the pump lately, right? He's 40 now. Okay. This is not the average situation, but for you to complain about, like, you know, if your daughter was dating or getting married to somebody like this, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that would be bad parenting. Like, all right, so basically, you know who the guy is, you know what he can do, you know he can provide, you know he can protect, you know he doesn't have a history of DV or any violence or nothing like that, none of that stuff, and he can provide an unstruggling life for your child. And then you turn around and say, well, no, oh, my dad, like, huh? No, so what would you much rather have your child do? Struggle with somebody her own age? Or actually be with somebody who's vetted and can provide for her and still look good in his age, which the guy actually, I mean, I know it's a wedding photo, but, you know, for his age, Marcus Houston still looked good, you know, for his age. What you much rather have this young 19-year-old girl struggle? And then my second point is, like, it's funny how they get, it's like, well, this is my baby, when the rest of the world not looking at your child as a child. She's a 19-year-old woman. If she was to do something, get locked up right now, guess where she going? Adult prison. That's just reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, guess what she got to go off and do? Pay rent, pay bills, light bills, cell phone, food, car note, insurance. The rest of the planet is not looking at her as your baby. She has to make the best possible decisions for her life to try to live the best possible life out here. And she found a guy who got a crap load of money, who's not a beater or a womanizer or none of that crap, who loves her and going to give her the best possible life. She lucked up. And y'all got a problem with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so what age should, she should have waited till she like 30 and he was 50 or something? Like, that's just bad parenting. If that was my daughter and she found Marcus Houston, and I vetted Marcus Houston, and I sat around Marcus Houston, I got to know Marcus's family, and I got to know his financial situation, and I got to know where they live at, and what he could possibly provide for my baby, and know he's not going to put his hands on her, and things of that nature. Know what I'm going to say? What time's the wedding?
Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely. You know, this is what men are saying, okay? If I can vet him properly, you know, my daughter, as long as you're happy and you've been taken care of, that is my number 1 priority. And this guy is pretty much in shape, okay? And he even look more handsome than most men in their 20s. But every stroke, everybody can do what they want to do. If you don't want that in your household, fine. You can do what you want to do. Okay, Ashley Bank, now you can speak. Now I want to go to Bella Fonte. Ashley, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good. Go to Bella. Bella just got here.
Oh, now you don't want to talk, right? All right.
Oh, no, ma'am. You good?
I wasn't saying anything. Gaslight was trying to talk. I mean, I was coming at Inspector because she needs Botox, but other than that, I didn't have anything else to say. Like, you can go to Bella.
Yeah, I saw Anna was saying something in the comments. I think she said, but I don't think she's married. And that's the difference too. A lot of people saying things and they were never married. I'm divorced, so I prefer you marry younger and do not get divorced. That's me personally. And I tell all my friends, all my family to do the same thing. I don't tell them to, wait until they get 35 and all of this. No. Because y'all supposed to grow together. Y'all supposed to grow along each other. Whoever's the leader, whoever wants to be the leader, whether it be the man or the woman, because nowadays it's different, then y'all grow towards that person's path and y'all walk together in your mission in life. The end of the day, you want to dance old
in the hospital together. You want to, dance on the lake together. You don't want to be trying to figure it out when you're 40 and 50 looking for a date or looking for people to go on walks with or getting cats and dogs. You shouldn't have any cats inside your house anyway, but that's another story. But yeah, I'm for marrying as soon as it's feasible and grow together. You know what I'm saying? And because we getting old. You know what I'm saying? The food is killing us. The air is killing us. Oh, excuse me for I don't know if you can use that word.
Unalive.
But the air is destroying.
You have a cat in your house? I remember your cat was Cameroon.
Yeah. I got a cat too, and I really wish I did. Listen, this cat don't kill nothing. This cat is cute. That's all she do is look cute. She don't kill nothing. But anyway, that's another story. But yeah, man. I want y'all to be happy. I don't want y'all to be online tearing each other down and all of that stuff. And if I just be online, But anyway, that's all I was saying. And Anna, you're not married, so I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, Belafonte, speak on the prompt right now. All right.
I'm gonna let Ashley handle that, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, Ashley. All of a sudden now she's quiet.
I already spoke on it. I feel like to each his own. I mean, I think people are good. I grew up in a family where everybody was unified for the most part. I did have a few aunts that I've never seen with men, like never. I got one aunt who never had kids, and she doesn't seem miserable. I don't know. We've got a large support system, so I guess it depends on,